Good evening or morning or midday or night, everybody. Welcome back to another reaction. Today we are looking at Whirling Waltz, which I have high hopes for. Just based off the comments alone, I've heard that this one is very funny. Apparently, super entertaining, so I'm looking forward to it. Of course, it's our first event with the cast of Natlan outside of Natlan, so that's exciting. And it's always nice to be back in Fontaine. Besides that... Oh! I do actually have a little bit more context for this one, because I believe that this is the... What was it? It wasn't a carnival, a theme park, a movie theme park or something? That was built in Fontaine. This event did run while I was playing, but I think I was in Fontaine and not yet to Natlan, so I didn't play it. This event started the day I arrived in Fontaine, because I ran into this event. Okay, wow, sorry, memories. Anyways, I'm looking forward to it. Let's jump right on in. Indeed, here we are in Fontaine. The first part will be the event's main story, and the second will be the gameplay story. Go to the newsstand to the court of Fontaine. I remember this, because I ran in... Wow. Look at that quest log. I'm always so impressed by such clean quest logs.
Hey,
yeah, I ran into this.
Stand over there. Want to grab a copy of the Steambird? We know our Fontanian friends love a little drama. There's no way they let their readers down.
And then we see...
Isn't that Charlotte? And standing next to her, surely that can't be... Kinich?
As a really quick side note, can you imagine what the reaction of the rest of Tevat must have been when a bunch of people from Natlan started exploring the rest of Tevat? Because I'm sure they've seen one or two folks before. It's not absolutely unheard of because we know what the risks are associated with leaving Natlan, or what they were, which means that some people did try. But then all of a sudden, all these people start leaving. Everyone must have been so surprised and so excited. Hi, Kinich.
How about... Lost treasure resurfaces at last. Behold the beauty of the Remurian teacup.
Coming up with headlines, maybe? Hold up, this one's a gem. Illegal restaurant caught serving Saurian stew proves surprisingly popular. I think that the first one sounds very exciting.
Shocking. But it still feels like it's missing something. I
want to hear about a Remurian artifact.
Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing.
What?
Set to miss cross-border smuggling trial.
I would read that in a heartbeat. Novelette! My oh my, that can't be for real? Seriously. What happened? Oh, are they reading headlines? Fine. I hate to admit it, but you've won this one.
Huh? What?
Please tell me you were just making things up.
Did Paimon hear that right? Nevelet was stabbed and gravely wounded?
They were just making things up, right?
No, surely that can't be right. Can it?
Surely not. If it is, we're all toast. Aha! I thought I heard familiar voices. Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Hello, Charlotte. What a coincidence! Mr. Kinich and I were talking about you two just a few minutes ago. Unfortunately for me, he's a very loyal friend. I pressed him for some juicy details, but he remained tight-lipped about you. So, anything you want to share with me about the great Traveler's triumphant exploits in Natlan? Ahem. It was a team effort. Modest as ever. Anyway, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Sorry. Let me backtrack a little. Hi, you two. It's been ages. What brings you back to Fontaine?
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
What a pleasant surprise!
Yeah, that, and also a less than pleasant shock!
Oh yeah, can we go back to the stabbing?
What the heck was all that about a Saurian meat restaurant and the Udex getting stabbed? Please say you weren't being serious.
Imagine they were all real and all related. Oh, that? We were just trading tabloid headlines. 1 second. Is that what you're talking about?
Trading tabloid headlines?
Is it clickbait?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could
I
find
see.
the most ridiculous fake news stories.
Yes, Tevat's
Either
version
I
of
got lucky,
clickbait.
or I have a knack for honing in on the most outrageous material.
Imagine one of those stories was actually true. I'm sorry you had to see such an unflattering side to Fontaine, Mr. Kinich. These third-rate tabloids write their headlines purely to shock and scandalize. All they care about is grabbing your attention to boost their sales. The ones who've still got a shred of integrity will at least clarify the truth in the main body of the article, although the misleading headline is still an underhanded trick to draw readers in. But others, like the one we were just reading aloud, have no qualms about making outright fabrications.
If I had to quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
That's pretty lenient of you, Mr. Kniech.
Huh? Him?
You would think Fontaine would have some laws regarding that, compared to our world where we do have some regulations. I'm a little surprised that Fontaine, the nation of justice, doesn't have more. Maybe this event will encourage them to write a couple.
Lenient? Oh, you gotta be kidding!
Oh, hiya, Hal. Goodbye, Hal.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including a grain of truth. All I'm saying is, even the wildest leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do have some basis in fact?
Sure they do. For instance, there was in fact a smuggling trial recently.
And did Neverlet miss
Considering
it?
the amount of speculation surrounding the smuggled goods, it's no wonder there are rumors about restaurants serving saurian meat or teacups being unearthed from ancient ruins. But in reality, the goods in question were simply a few ancient relics dug up from ruins in Natlan.
Can I see them?
Rest assured, no saurians were harmed in the process.
Well, that's good. And if you're wondering why the Udex didn't preside over the trial, it's because this case was assigned to another judge right from the offset. It's not as if the Palais Mormonia only has one judge. We can't expect Monsieur Neverlet to handle every case himself. On a more interesting note, the trial in question went remarkably smoothly, and it was all thanks to Mr. Kniech's testimony as witness.
Paimon was so busy freaking out about those headlines that she totally forgot to ask why you're here in Fontaine, Kniech.
Phew, it was all a misunderstanding. The world's not going to end. Maybe not, but it'd be an even better world for me if Mr. Kniech here would agree to another
It was a pretty open and
exclusive
shut
interview for the
case, and my
Steambird.
testimony in court was clear enough.
That's a no.
But I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less interested in the case than you are in trying to uncover some news stories about Natlan.
Exactly. Everyone must be so curious. Drat, you saw right through me. Guess I'll put it down to the keen instincts of a renowned saurian hunter. Any response to that, or...?
I appreciate your kind invitation, but like I said, storytelling isn't really my forte.
Kniech the speechless! Kniech the tongue-tied! Huh?
If you're dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the Traveler instead?
Back to me again? Ah, of course! That's a brilliant idea! But that also means I'll need a bit more time to prep. Let me put together a thorough list of interview questions. Sounds like I can't refuse? Well, I know I can be persistent, but at the end of the day, it's your call. Anyway, I should probably be getting back to work. I also need to go track down a questionnaire and report these increasingly outrageous tabloids. Oh, so you can report them. Farewell, my friends! Until we meet again. That's good.
Charlotte never stops, does she?
Always on the move.
Anyway, Paimon just has to ask. That how thing that popped out before, or was it a how? It kind of looked like a how, but at the same time...
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was a how.
Is it reduced to how because he's not in Natlan anymore?
What's up with him? Like, he's still noisy, but he's way
Oh,
quieter than
hello.
before. It's like he's trying to hide or something.
Maybe he's not acclimatizing
Could
very
be.
well to Fontaine? I think it's the phlogiston. There's no phlogiston here, so he can't
Not
use it to sustain himself.
acclimatizing? Aw, poor almighty Dragon Lord is not feeling well.
The Hydra of the area might
Too bad
actively
he
be
can't come out to
weakening him,
argue
actually.
back.
What do you mean?
I think that was
There's nothing
sarcasm.
physically wrong with him. It actually has to do with a strange
Flying
law we learned about
objects!
after arriving in Fontaine.
Possibly.
Apparently, it's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
I sincerely hope that this event was released within the first 3 days of the month. And it was, you know why? Because I arrived in Fontaine on June 2nd. It was the first 3 days of the month. Oh my god. This is so satisfying. Oh, I get it now. And I'm sure Paimon gets it even better.
Paimon sure does.
I arrived in Fontaine, I ran into this quest all on the same day.
As long as
June
Kanichi holds
2nd.
onto a house tail, he'll be considered an almighty Dragon Lord balloon, not a flying almighty Dragon Lord.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that.
Wait, no. Sorry, this is so sidetracked, but no, I didn't arrive in the city on that day. I posted the video on that day. Oh, so that means that this event was not exactly running on the first couple days of the month. Unless it started a month before. I'm so invested in this all of a sudden. I need to see when this event was running.
But a How wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing away in the form of a mini helium balloon.
No?
That said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden. Anyway, this morning I saw a notice outside the Palais Mermonia about an event that's set to take place outside the city soon. Something to do with filmmaking. I hear that's all the rage here. I was
my
planning
God,
to stay here and do
Kanichi
some exploring for a few extra
Fontaine.
days anyway. So I think I'll go check it out. It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. He might even learn a thing or two. If you're free, why don't you come along?
Sure. Seeing how angry always makes my day,
I
or
know
always
where
up
it
for a
is,
bit of fun.
So let me lead the way.
Go right ahead. Orb! An overnight fantasy land.
Looks like I remembered correctly. Here we are.
Wow, this is awesome! Hard to believe it was just an empty beach before.
I heard this event was really fun.
Yeah. It was still completely deserted
curious
only a
about
few
the
days ago when I
gameplay.
passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House.
That's pretty cool. That they, like, because the... Is that Lupine Pauline? Anyways, because Natlan just recently opened. But already they're, like, recruiting Kniech to give this testimony. I guess we won't see that much of the reaction to the fact that Natlan characters are now out and about in the world. Everyone's already used to it. They're doing business as usual here in Tevat.
There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite impressive.
A few days? One night was all it took.
Wha-
Ta-da!
Hello?
But is this all it takes to blow
Excuse
people away?
me?
Oh, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away.
Who are you again?
Well, I can't
It is
believe you
Lupine
actually
Pauline.
remember me. It's me, Lupine Pauline. That's right, the unlucky one.
She's adorable, but it's funny that she calls herself unlucky because if I recall correctly, when I first ran into her, she gives you a camera gadget. She wasn't voiced, and people mentioned that that was a bug or something in the game where sometimes when people meet her, she's voiced, and sometimes when people meet her, she isn't voiced. And I got her when she wasn't voiced, and it's very funny that she calls herself the unlucky one because she has that bug going on. In any case, good to see you again. The prototype lens has come in handy, by the way. Been keeping yourself busy with some proper work lately?
Of course! How else would we have managed to build Fantasyland in a single night?
Wow.
Fantasyland?
At least that's how I like to think of it myself. A magical land of fantasy, the stuff of film buffs' dreams. I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but that really is the goal here.
Is it
As
like
you can
recreating
see,
sets
the theme
from
of this
people's favorite
amusement
movies?
park is Fontanian filmmaking, a place for all film lovers to come together and co-construct a world of dreams.
Okay.
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief. Sounds like you're sharing the cost this time rather than pouring your entire life savings into a single project.
Nope! I might be inviting others to help fund this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all my life savings into it too!
Why?
You've got to be kidding.
Why?
Look at you, puny little humans. Recklessly betting your entire future against some stupid vanity project. If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord, dream on! Mockery is all you shall get!
Look at her
straight
face.
from the heart!
Oh my goodness. And she's accepted it. She's moving on. She's
Sorry,
coming up with
just ignore
plans.
that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
I love his little face.
Gizmoid? Who you calling Gizmoid? You're the Gizmoid!
Wow! That's quite a nifty mecha you've got yourself there. Is it
Mecha?
some sort of smart personal assistant?
That's a new one.
You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool gadget. Who knows? Maybe you could even look into mass production.
Of course. That would be her thought.
Insolent, vulgar, and disrespectful! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind!
Oh my god.
There's never been another like me, nor will there ever be!
I love her.
And another thing, smart is the understatement of the century! I shall have you know that I am Kahulahau, forebear of ancient wisdom! I lived for eons long before any of you were born!
And the funny part is he's not wrong.
Heavens above! I beg your pardon, forebear of ancient wisdom. Please, I meant no offense.
Idiot meets idiot.
Paimon.
What's all the fuss? Making some new friends, are we?
Hi, Navia. So much is happening. It's really funny though, because I was thinking, oh, Hal will say he's one of a kind, but really he's one of what, 13? But then he really said he's one of a kind. No mention of the 13 others, but I'm sure that seems par of the course for our dear Dragon Lords here. Very
Miss Navia!
prideful.
Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue.
Ah.
Miss Navia, president of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
She comes with her own sparkles.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon. How have you been lately?
Ah, my trusty partner. Very well, thanks. Even better
Hello
now that
there.
you're here.
I'm Kanich.
This is Kanich.
What about me? What about me? My useless servant can't even give me a proper introduction.
I knew he would
Think
handle it
someone yelling
himself.
Your name out in the middle of a
Yeah.
public street really needs an introduction.
Mm-hmm.
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau.
Mr.
It's a
Ahau.
pleasure to meet you.
Of course, our dear fairy tale king would adapt very quickly to this situation. Shake her hand! Missed his opportunity.
Oh, see that? That's what I call proper manners.
Really? And you didn't shake her hand?
Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered
shame.
human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty Dragon Lord by his name.
Wow!
Navia, don't you think the title Almighty Dragon Lord is a bit silly?
Well, now she doesn't have to use it.
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't they? I mean, try to puff themselves up to look more impressive.
Ahau's totally being treated like a little
Anyway,
cuddly
It's
pet.
all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula that Fantasyland's gotten up and running in the space of a single night.
Her army of
Honestly, thank heavens! After all
carpenters
that
wearing
paperwork and
sunglasses.
endless waiting, the event and venue finally got the green light.
Just imagining them descending upon this area, building it all in the night,
Moment longer.
disappearing into the
Second
morning.
The approval came through. I reached out to President Navia, hoping she could lend a hand. After all, who else but the Spina di Rosula would indulge such impulsive demands?
She's so happy. Congratulations.
Sorry, traveler. Miss Lapine Pauline sometimes gets a bit overwhelmed by her own excitement, as you can see.
She's very
I'm guessing
invested
She hasn't gone into much detail about
in
the
multiple
event yet.
ways.
So let me fill you in. In short, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is a fan convention that's open to film enthusiasts from all over Teyvat. Miss Lapine Pauline is hosting this event and also providing technical support.
Huh? Cheval Moran?
Is that one of
That's
Farina's
right.
summons?
The one and only Surintendant Cheval Moran.
I'm guessing that's the one that's on the logo
After
for this
much
event.
persistence and many solicitations, I finally obtained Lady Farina's permission to use the image of her close friend.
It's copyrighted, isn't it?
Not
at
only
least she
is
got
our
permission.
adorable mascot
Aw.
drawing in fans by the minute,
Very
but
adorable.
she's also boosting her own popularity. And that was always the goal. A win-win arrangement.
Very nice.
It's been a while since we last met, but still, it's a surprise to hear Lapine Pauline coming out with such sensible, ideas.
I'm glad she has learned.
By the way, Miss Lapine Pauline, have you decided to switch careers and go into film tech?
Not exactly. By chance, one of the prototype lenses I developed caught a photographer's eye, and it's now being used for the latest cinematic productions.
Oh, wow,
Thanks
nice.
to this unexpected opportunity,
Congrats.
I've had the chance to invent various film-related equipment and props.
She's simultaneously
That's
doing
right.
well
So don't underestimate Miss Lapine
and spending all her
Pauline,
money.
our resident engineer. She's the technical powerhouse at the core of this entire event.
At least
As
she's really
for the
making a
Spina
name
di
for
Rosula,
herself.
We're mainly here to take care of planning, operations, and management. For anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth, Miss Lapine Pauline and I will provide the necessary technical and operational support once their application has been approved.
Interesting.
By the way, traveler,
I wonder how that
are you
translates
at
to
all
the
interested in
minigames.
taking part? It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Plus, with your skills, I'm sure you could bring something special to the table.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Paimon would be even more tempted if you were to, say, throw in one of those fancy feasts she's seen in those gourmet food reels.
Paimon watches reels.
Well, as it happens, that'll be a piece of cake.
Where is she watching
Everyone
them?
needs to eat,
Her
whether
tiny
they
little
be
Paimon
tourists
phone?
or the stall owners themselves. So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the celebrity chef, Miss Escoffier, to run our theme restaurant.
Wait, did this event introduce her?
Uh,
Yeah, there she is. Oh. Oh, she's angry.
You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio! Get it right next time, or you might as well just lie down on the chopping board yourself.
Ooh. The shadow over her
she
eyes.
seems a bit busy right now.
Xianling has a new
Oh,
challenger.
I'm sold. I think I'll make a Hao go be her assistant.
He saw an opportunity.
What's your game here?
Genshin
Mademoiselle,
Impact.
Sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your personal attention.
Oh, Silver and Milou.
Apologies. Looks like it's back to work with me. Please feel free to take a gander at what we've got. Anyway, if you're interested in taking part, come find me later.
Sure thing.
Greetings. Apologies if you overheard my harsh words just now, but I assure you it is entirely necessary.
Oh, this really is her
The
introduction,
sheer
isn't
lack of
it?
standards here will
Oh my
be the
gosh.
death of me. Do you have any idea of the kind of customers I'm gonna get with how lax things are at the moment? The ones that leave their guns behind by accident and then
What?
come back to collect them later, bringing ammunition with them.
Oh, I was like,
That's the kind of
guns?
customer
Oh,
you
it's
wouldn't forget
Fontaine.
in a
Right.
hurry.
Oh.
Wait, has that happened before?
It sounds like she's speaking from experience.
It's just the mention of guns reminded me. Someone did actually leave their gun nearby.
Was it Aoife?
Huh?
Because I was thinking
Just
Aoife
before we
originally with the
started setting up,
guns.
as we were cleaning up the site, someone stumbled upon a mysterious
Ooh,
locked box.
Never mind, it's Fontaine. Of course
It
there's a
didn't look
mystery.
Like something from Fontaine, though. It had more of a Natlanese vibe.
Tenmora says it's
Oh.
smuggling.
Do you think a foreign tourist might have left it behind?
That's what I assumed at first. But the box was buried beneath a pile of wooden planks, rocks, and whatnot, so it seemed like someone deliberately hid it there.
Sounds like it was stolen.
But I didn't see much point in speculating, so the best thing I could think of was to hand it over to the authorities. I
That's probably
trekked
smart.
all the way over to the Palais Mermonia just to hand it in. Ugh, it was exhausting.
You know you can
What
take
did the
the
authorities make of it?
bus thing.
Oh, they made a mountain out of a molehill, as usual. Before even addressing the question of what was actually inside the box, they had several heated discussions about whose responsibility it was to write the lost and found notice. Thankfully, the ever-reliable Officer Sedine stepped up and immediately
Sedine.
called in the Marechaussee Phantom to crack the lock and check if there were any dangerous items inside. And, as it turned out, there was a gun.
Ho, ho, ho,
Wow,
ho.
that's a dangerous item, all right.
And that's a
Mind if
mystery,
I ask
alright.
What kind of gun it was?
Oh yeah, Mr. Kanich, you're from Natlan, aren't you? Do you know a lot about guns?
You could say it comes with the job. I have an interest in weaponry and the like.
Really?
Ugh, such a spoiled brat.
I guess his title is Saurian Hunter,
Not
right?
good enough for you anymore?
Yep, got sick of those.
Is he
long
referring
ago.
to the powers? Oh, that's hilarious.
You little! Don't dare you turn your nose up at my gifts! Why I...
Time for a timeout, old timer. Sorry, where were we?
There he goes again.
Do you recall what the gun looked like?
Old timer, oh my god.
It's a bit hard to describe. If you ask me, it didn't even really look like a gun. Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch.
I imagine she'd be good at drawing because she probably draws a lot of blueprints for the things that she makes.
Something like this.
Let's see, let's see. That does look very Natlan. Dragon tech almost even.
Whoa, it's so neat and precise!
Hello, Celestia. Sketched by a professional engineer, after all.
It's nothing.
I think she's very talented.
Sorry. Is something wrong with my drawing? I know
I think he
it
recognizes
doesn't really
it.
look like a gun, but I assure you, this is exactly what it looked like.
I believe her.
And it certainly could shoot as well, too. I confirmed that with the officer from the Marechaussee Phantom.
So somebody did test it.
No, quite the opposite. The features are very accurate, and it is definitely from Natlan. Please, don't mind me. I'm just taking a moment to admire it.
No, that sounds like you know something, Kanich. He's saying something silently. Thanks a lot, Lapine Pauline. Can't wait for the event to get started.
I should be the one thanking you. Thank you, and everyone else for your support.
Not at all.
Don't mention it. Besides, we haven't really done anything.
Yeah, we were kind of just here.
Not at all. The buzz and excitement you guys bring is exactly what this event needs. Oh dear, I'm starting to feel a bit guilty watching everyone else toil away. Guess it's about time I got back to work too.
Didn't you just work for a solid day straight?
Just before I go, one
I
last
think she
thing.
deserves some time to rest.
Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's
Aw.
to a successful collaboration.
It's nice to see you too. Bye. What do you know, Kanich? It seems like Kanich has something to say. Let's go find a quiet spot. After saying goodbye to Lippy and Pauline, you and Kanich find somewhere
I'm
you
sure
can chat.
you noticed that there was something unusual about that gun.
It looked ancient.
Correct. It's most likely an old weapon dug up from some ancient dragon ruins.
That is what it looked like to me.
Based on my experience, it might be more accurate to refer to it as a hand cannon.
Ooh.
But in Fontaine terms, it's not wrong to call it a gun.
Hand
Given
cannon.
why I came here, don't you think it's curious
Stronger
that
than
an
a gun, do you
ancient
think?
dragon relic of unknown origin would turn up like this, out of the blue? I
It's
suspect
definitely
this
stolen,
gun
right?
might have something to do with that smuggling case.
Yeah.
It might have slipped through the cracks. Time is of the essence, so I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify my suspicions.
I think I'll
Perfect.
join you.
Then we can head out right away.
Let's
or,
go.
if you want to catch up with your friends first, I can wait.
Oh, I do also kind of want to talk to Escoffier more. I want to get to know her. She does have a story quest, doesn't she?
The
Hi.
fresh vegetables from the new batch are exceptional quality. I just wish I could say the same about the new staff.
Oh dear. Aw, I'm sure they'll learn. The vegetable metaphor is practically right there. Eva! We summoned him, Auroron!
Bro!
Hello, bro. Or grandson. Hello, grandson.
Are you mimicking me? Now's not the time. Come on.
What, did somebody steal
I
your
mean,
gun?
One of our buddies
Did
is
somebody
here for
steal your
real.
Kakuku?
Quite a few of them, actually.
Where's Kakuku?
Aurora and Eva, what brings you to Fontaine?
Is everything okay?
Huh? How come you're... Ah, I'm guessing Kanich is here because of that international smuggling case, right? I've heard quite a bit about that.
Word sure gets around quickly, huh?
First time abroad and you're already making headlines.
Oh, stop it. It's not like I was the center of attention.
Kanich was
Wasn't
secretly
expecting to see
behind
the
the
Traveler
smuggling
and
himself.
Paimon here too, though.
Come on, Aoife.
Huh?
A traveler, by definition, is someone who travels around.
Fair point.
But still, the odds of us being here at the same time that they were here?
Anyway, back
Quite the
on topic.
coincidence.
Wait a second. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about again?
Smuggling.
Why, you're all here, of course.
What's wrong? Etc. etc. What? What was that? What was that?
Wait a second. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about again?
Why, you're all here, of course.
Did something happen to Kakuku?
Cuckoo.
Kakuku! And the vegetables! Like I said, the metaphors, they
I'll go
write
first.
themselves.
It's for the Chevrolamine Film Fantasyland. Wait, is that right?
Did Kakuku want to
Chevrolet.
visit?
Ah, right. I keep stumbling over that one. Guess I owe Cheval Moran an apology, even if she's not here.
It's okay.
Anyway, long story short, the festival restaurant urgently needed fresh vegetables from Natlan.
Oh, so
which
that's
is
where
why
they
Eve
came
and I are
from.
here.
So, you guys are...
Okay, so if the vegetables are from Natlan, do you suppose that the staff are the smugglers? Because Escoffier was saying that the vegetables were excellent, but the new vegetables were excellent, but the new staff not so much. So what if the staff are the smugglers? It all ties together,
vegetable couriers?
He is. I'm just here as a responsible adult. It's his first time traveling so far away from home, and all the elders in his tribe were worried. So they had me come along.
Aren't you guys like the same
Even though
age?
It's your first time too.
I guess Eva's just
Right,
that responsible.
But they still picked me to accompany you. You gotta wonder why that might be.
Don't you get it? They all just saw how overworked you were, so they used it as an excuse to send you off on a vacation.
He's got you there.
Wait, what? So I'm getting the grandson treatment now too? See? Doesn't matter how much older you are than this dude. Hang out with him long enough, and you'll eventually find yourself being treated like a kid.
We all become
Meaning
grandson
everyone looks after
eventually.
you. What's so bad about that?
Oh, that's
In
sweet.
theory, nothing at all. In that case, guess I better start over. Hi, guys. My name's Aoife, and I just turned 5.
Is it because he's a grandson now and everyone's...
My name's Aoife, and I just turned 5.
Nice to meet you, little bro. Sorry, I have to hear it again.
Just guess I better start
The way
over.
he said that.
Hi, guys. My name's Aoife, and I just turned 5.
The delivery is so good.
Who a responsible adult is anymore. So, what about
It's you,
Cuckoo?
Paimon, in fact.
If he was here, we'd be making more of a ruckus than we already are.
Yeah, where is he?
That's exactly what's got me worried.
Oh no, so we do have
Aoife,
reason to
there's
worry.
nothing to worry about.
I'm worried.
You're a big boy. You can handle yourself now, even without Kakuku.
Yeah, Aoife, you're 5
You
now.
think that's what I'm worried about?
No, sorry.
Anyway, my priority right now is Kakuku.
So what happened to
Suffice it
him?
say, Kakuku's in big doo-doo.
Oh dear?
How so? He's so small, and all he knows are a few harmless phrases. What kind of trouble could he even get himself into?
Did he fly away into the
Let me
sky like a
guess.
helium balloon?
Did he get caught out by the law on flying objects?
Oh my god, that's
How?
right.
You too?
Not me. How?
That's really
Oh,
funny.
that
It's getting
pesky little
everybody.
chatterbox. So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time.
That's really
Guess
funny.
he's too scared to show his face.
It got us when we first
That
came to Fontaine, and now it's
Plus,
getting
he's
everybody
already
else.
spouted enough nonsense for one day.
Oh my god.
So I've put him on mute until tomorrow.
Nice one. If I was even half as decisive as you are, I would have kept a closer hold on Kakuku so he didn't get a chance to go flying off.
I guess that's what flying
Oh,
objects
no,
do.
Bro, or rather, did Kakuku get caught by the guards for flying around?
If they had managed that, we'd at least be able to track him down. But when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku flew into that building next door.
Ooh.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a high-stakes pursuit going down in there as we speak. Just like one of those cool crime movies.
So the doo-doo is current. It is currently
Which
happening.
building?
Because that's Nivelette's office in
That
there. Right?
Yup, that's the one.
I want to see
Kakuku
this.
sure has a good eye for a getaway. It's the tallest building around.
I so bad they want to
I
see
may be
those two
able to fly up
interacting.
pretty high, but checking every last window would still take quite a while.
Oh my god, and I
As for
love it when they
Aoife,
reference their
well,
in-game abilities.
Let's just say he's not flying anywhere without a Saurian. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, because Kakuku
Not
lifts
like it's my
him.
fault, though. You don't have to apologize on my behalf.
Wait a sec. What's this got to do with how high you can fly? Kakuku's got himself into a real mess here, like a panicked animal running straight into a trap. It's pretty worrying. I'm starting to picture him flapping through a barrage of gunfire while important documents are flying about left, right, and center.
We should just go in there and clear the air.
If anyone can pull it off, it's Kakuku. He's always been such an awesome Saurus. I believe in him.
He's cheering him on, basically. In other words, right now, in this building, there could be not one awesome Sauruses,
For
but
real now?
two.
Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Of course I'm for real. I'd never make light of something like that.
All right. Everyone's an awesome Saurus. Well, the human version.
In the
But our
Paimon
priority
version.
right now should be to go in there and check up on Kakuku.
As it happens, Kenichi and I were just heading over to the Palais
Leave it
Marmonia
to
for
us.
something else.
You sure? Wow, awesome. That'll be a huge help.
That's a
And
great
if
smile.
Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
Oh dear.
Wait, since when was that up to you?
Yeah,
Well,
really.
Then it's your call, bro.
All right then. If Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I also give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
Wow, they're
There you
agreed.
go. If he objects to that, tell him to come find us.
The council is adjourned.
He won't. Trust me.
I love it when Eva says something and it's one of the lines that Kakuku has
Back
memorized.
When we first met Kakuku in the
No way,
wild
bro.
and I begged you to take him under your wing, I never imagined you'd end up spoiling him rotten.
And I never imagined you'd be nagging me about it.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
wow.
I definitely saw that coming.
Kakuku origin story.
You're only 5 years old after all.
He just turned 5. How old are you actually, Eva? Is he like Bennett? His birthday's on a leap day, so he's only 5 years old. How old would that make him? Yeah, that'd be about right, right? Give or take another leap.
Nothing new
Nivelette!
there.
Ooh,
The first few days of every month are always noisy.
because of the flying things.
What's all that commotion? Are they arguing in there?
Ceciden! Hi. There are strange sounds coming from Monsieur Nivelette's office. Do you think I should go check on him? Do you think we should go in and check on him? Hi. Oh, Melusine, it's been so long. Ryansley's even here. Oh, well, he's definitely caught Kakuku already then. Oh, there they are. They're having a nice chat. Secret third option. No fighting, no flying.
Hey, bro.
A man-on-bird conversation.
Did he say he came from Natlan? No.
I wonder what Nivelette and, like,
I
what
can
he
understand
thinks of
his words,
Kakuku.
just not what they mean.
Oh no.
Hi, guys. For real now?
Bro!
Hey, bro.
He keeps repeating the same things over and over again.
Oh, you know one another.
And yet they're... I love these two, actually, because they're like, what is going on here? What is this thing? We can't understand him at all. He just keeps repeating the same thing over and over again, but they're taking him seriously. They're standing there, giving him their full time and attention, going, we are going to figure this out. What are you trying to say? We are in this until we understand you. Tell us your words, strange creature. And we will do our best. I love that. He's a bro. He's a bro of a bro.
He's a friend! Yeah! A saurian friend of a human friend!
Great. Well, that was easy. Looks like we've tracked down the owner. Guess
Approximately.
that's one less lost and found notice for you to write, Monsieur Nivelette.
I love... It seems Kakuku's mad about it, but I was going to say, I love that they were treating him as a lost and found case, not a we are going to arrest you now case. They were focusing on reuniting
Traveler.
him.
Was there something important you wanted to discuss with the Udex?
Did you get
I'm
stabbed
just
recently?
about done with my business here. Need me to step out?
Nah.
Stay and hear them out first. Perhaps it will have some bearing on your own work.
Oh my god, with all that
If I'm not
conversation, I
mistaken,
actually forgot why
you
we
are
were
the
here.
same Mr. Kenichi who served as a witness in the smuggling trial?
And it is about
I
the smuggling
take it there's
trial.
been a further development in the case.
That's right.
You're so smart.
Very perceptive, Mr. Udex.
So you've met Nervalette before? But wasn't the trial overseen by another judge?
Did he go
I've
just to
seen
watch?
his photo in the papers.
Oh, right.
But as for this other gentleman,
He's a mystery.
Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Wriothesley, administrator of the Fortress of Meripede. Or in layman's terms, Fontaine's prison warden. Please,
Hi.
feel free to share anything about the case.
Long time no see.
There's no need to keep anything from him.
Pleasure
Hi,
to meet
Wriothesley.
you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh,
Wow, that sounded just like
he
me.
learned a new phrase and he
But
sparkled
should
about
we
it.
really discuss official business in front of the Saurian?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
I believe he
Heartbreak.
said, or rather, I suppose he meant, that he'll keep this to himself.
I so badly want to hear
Though I
Nevelet's
should
thoughts on
mention, Mr.
Kukuku.
that we will have to ask you to sign a confidentiality agreement.
Sure thing, bro.
With like what, a claw print? This is all a bit strange, but they really are a great pair of awesome
Let us
Sauri.
return to the matter at hand. Mr. Kanich, was there something else you wanted?
I love and adore the character combinations that these events give us. Kukuku and Nevelet. Unparalleled. Oh my goodness. Kanich and Wriothesley, I feel like they would get along very well, actually. But still, to be fair, every conversation that Kukuku is a part of is a gift. But this is just especially fantastic.
To discuss relating to the case.
Yes. Let me fill you in.
Kanich tells Nevelet and Wriothesley about Lippy and Pauline finding the gun. Nevelet makes inquiries with the relevant personnel, and sure enough, they locate the box and the gun.
Wow.
Bring it forth.
It really is exactly like Lapine
Oh,
Pauline's
wow.
sketch.
The big
There
box.
must be all that practice drawing engineering blueprints, huh?
That's a secret source automaton right
so
there.
if it's true that this
Part of
weapon
it, at
came
least.
into Fontaine alongside the contraband from the smuggling case, then there's a high chance we overlooked a suspect.
That's exactly my line of thought.
Exactly.
I see.
I think they would get along. They
Mr.
think so
Kanich,
similarly.
thank you for reporting this promptly. I'll arrange for the Marechaussee Phantom to investigate right away. We should begin by questioning the prisoners in custody. Wriothesley.
I'll sign off on the interrogation request. Don't you worry.
And just like that, the
That would
great
be much
machinations of
appreciated.
Fontaine were once more
it's
into
lucky
motion.
that the Palais Mermonia wasn't scheduled to release any public bulletins today, and that this gun's lost and found notice hasn't been written up yet. In other words, the news hasn't leaked.
Or has it?
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being. If there's any progress in the
Lippy
investigation,
and Pauline
or you
knows
need
about
my
it at
help,
least. We were
feel free
talking
to
about it
reach out
outside.
anytime.
That goes for me too.
Yep, we were just about to go help out with Lapine Pauline's convention. If there's any news, we'll keep you all posted.
Marvelous. Thank you all.
Marvelous.
Well then,
Indeed.
all that's left is to...
Say hi to Farina while we're here. Oh, no. Confidentiality agreement.
You miss me, bro?
I love the way he just
He really
rotates
does
perfectly
come
in
out with
air.
the most unexpected things. Who did he learn it all from?
A couple of top bros from Natlan.
Well, it's pretty extraordinary.
Isn't it?
Anyway, according to due process, we must first determine whether Mr. Kukuku qualifies as a
Oh, no.
flying object.
No! Let him
And,
be!
following on from our conversation just now, he also needs to sign a confidentiality agreement.
He's not an object, he's a
Drafting
saurian.
said agreement may take some time.
Looks like you'll be staying with us for a while then, Kukuku. Excited?
I can help pass a message on to his friends.
That would save us a lot of trouble. Many thanks.
This is like, he's blinking, let's fix that. He's essentially been taken into custody, but it's the most polite, pleasant custody you can imagine. I kind of feel like I just dropped my kid off at a play date or something. Like, these guys are gonna watch you for now, Kukuku, bye, I guess. I hope you don't get sent to the fortress. He's not an object, though. I feel like this should be easy to determine that he's not a flying object. He's a living creature. Don't
All right,
mention
then.
it, though,
We better
Nevelet.
get going. No need to see us off.
Have fun with your laws. Open it up and take a look.
I know you mentioned a while
should do
back that
that.
people from Natlan would
Sparkles!
soon start showing up all over the world. But I hadn't expected anything like this.
Oh, that's exactly what I was hoping for. People reacting to the fact that the Natlan people can now more leave Natlan. So Nevelet told Wriothesley about this. How do you think Neverlet knew? Did somebody just inform him because he's an important person, or did he sense something? What would he sense? I don't know, but did he just know through his authority or something? I don't want to say godlike power because he's not a god. He's more than that almost. So, just through his tremendous power?
It
He just
seems
knows
no matter
things?
where they come from, all dragons are inquisitive by nature.
I love it.
You can say that again, bro!
The same might well be said for humankind. The real reason you chose to stay to investigate this case was your curiosity about Natlan and Mr. Kukuku, was it not?
Guilty as charged. Nothing gets past you. So, how about we take this opportunity to chat a little more? We've got the world's best translator on hand, after all.
Sure thing, bro!
Would that be Neverlet? I wonder. But yeah, I'm just curious if he could... Oh, that's cool. Oh, we'll see more of that later, won't we? It's cool that he can kind of... It seems like he might be able to connect more with Kukuku. But he's struggling to do it, so it's not an automatic thing. He does have to understand Kukuku as an individual a little bit first. But still, this is so cool. He definitely recognizes Kukuku as a dragon, or at least dragon kind. Oh my gosh, what a delight.
Oh, we found Kukuku!
We found him
What's
and
the
we
situation?
lost him.
How bad is it?
There's some good news and some bad news.
Oh no.
You'll never see him again. But he's healthy and happy.
When I saw that Kukuku wasn't with you, I'd already prepared myself for the worst.
Relax,
Fontaine
Eva.
music.
Maybe Kukuku just prefers high-rise living now.
He's growing up, he's moving out.
Sometimes you just have to let the kids grow up and make their own choices in life.
Exactly.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Another Kukuku line.
Kukuku's fine. Still very much alive and kicking for starters.
Yes.
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
Even had an interesting chat with some variable
See?
VIPs. He's living the life.
You're not exactly reassuring me here.
Aww.
As for the bad news...
He really cares for
well,
him.
it's really not that bad. Kukuku accidentally overheard some top secret stuff, so he has to stay at the Palais Marmonia for a while to sign a confidentiality agreement. But there's no need to worry. The person in charge of looking after Kukuku is super nice, so he'll be absolutely fine.
You'll just have to wait a bit longer.
All right. That doesn't sound too bad after all. Wow, hearing that's put my mind to rest.
Hooray!
But
Again, I love
based
how
on
much
my
he genuinely
understanding of
cares
how
for
things
him.
work here, the ban on flying objects should be over by the time Kukuku actually gets out.
Ah. You've got to wonder why they have that
What
ban.
a shame.
First 3
Oh,
days of the
well,
month?
I guess we'll just have to go have some fun without him.
You don't look disappointed in the slightest.
Anyway, Auroron and I will be staying in guest rooms upstairs at the Hotel de Boer for the time being. Feel free to drop by if you need us.
Alright, bro.
Yay, problem solved! Alright, let's catch up another day.
Auroron almost sounded like he was the one who sent Kukuku on his path into the Palais Marmonia. I don't know.
I've realized
I don't
we're
think
in a bit of
so.
a tricky situation here.
What do you mean?
But it almost sounded like it was all his
If we
plan.
go out, we won't have time to watch that film we rented.
But if we stay in and watch the film, we won't have time to go out.
So just stay another day.
Oh, you realized it too?
Yeah, well, pretty smart for a 5-year-old.
That's going to be an ongoing joke, isn't it? Oh, this is just like the potions event, isn't it? We must have opened a stall. And over cycles, you can do profits and whatnot. Oh, that was so much fun.
It's all your fault! All your fault! Your fault, your fault, your fault!
What happened?
Stop yelling and get to the point.
Is he mad about being muted?
If you hadn't kept me locked away, I could have asked that judge to step in for me!
Oh, in their
He'd have
contract
backed me
or
up for
something?
Sure, and then we'd have kicked your sorry little butt!
Oh, he totally recognized it.
For
No, that
real
was a
now?
dragon as well.
Did you even hear yourself? You'd better focus on outsmarting Kukuku first.
Oh my god, okay, first, that's a hilarious line. Second of all, again, everyone is dropping the lines that Kukuku mimics. I love it so much. The cuckoo lines, they give me life. Yeah, but that's... Oh my god. Can you imagine Kahula How talking to Neverlet, actually? Do you think he would grit his teeth and speak respectfully to him? Because Neverlet's a dragon lord. Wait, what? A dragon... What are they called? He's a dragon. He's a dragon sovereign! That's the word. Neverlet's a dragon sovereign. And Kahula How is just a dragon lord. So I feel like in the hierarchy of dragons, Neverlet's higher up. So Kahula How is probably supposed to respect him. But then again, he's just so prideful that I think he would hate it. But would he do it though?
It's been a few days. Ban on flying objects should be over by now.
Let's go get Kakuku!
Let's head over to the Palais Mermonia to see how Kakuku's doing.
Free the boy! The gang's all here already.
Hey everyone, we're here!
How's Kakuku? There he is.
Little dudes. Good morning!
He learned more words. Good morning, little dude.
Oh wow, Kakuku's learned a new greeting!
Where do you think he got that one from,
Is
Risley?
that good news or bad news though?
He's getting smarter so quickly.
Sorry, I did everything within my power. But so far, I've only managed to teach him how to say good morning.
That's amazing.
Wait, so that's all you've been up to this whole time? Get out of here!
I think that means no.
Huh?
What have you been up to then?
Okay, so good mornings aside, please tell Paimon there's been some other progress too.
Of course. That's why I'm here. Kakuku's not the only one that Mr. Risley's been getting to talk.
Ooh.
I'm referring, of course, to the convicts.
Nice segue.
It was nothing. These guys weren't exactly tough nuts to crack.
So, what's the deal?
What did you learn?
After racking their brains, they remembered speaking to an inconspicuous middle-aged man just as they were preparing to pack up and leave Natland.
Oh.
He was dressed in the manner of the Children of Echoes and carrying a box. Plus, the description matches the one the gun was found in. All in all, he didn't look any different from your average Natlanese traveler. Perhaps seeing that they were dressed as merchants, this man stopped for a chat, inquiring where their goods were headed, and even asking if they could share a boat.
Okay.
The smugglers were very cautious, though. They didn't tell him any specifics. But all this happened before I crossed paths with them.
That's really funny. Did this smuggler piggyback on their
I
smuggling?
happened to notice them as they were preparing to set sail. I thought they looked shady, so I snuck aboard, and ended up being carried along all the way to Fontaine.
That's kind of hilarious. Ooh, a series of twists and turns. That's an interesting place to have that. Is how the loading screen? Oh, it's a flashback, isn't it?
Boss, do
Heck
we know
yeah.
if those Fontainians will even like this stuff? What if we can't shift it?
Wow, this is the
And
port.
that's why we call you a rookie. It's all supply and demand, kids. Supply and demand. Natland's foreign trade is just starting to lift off.
Ooh,
There'll be a
true.
market for it, you'll see.
Trade is going to
That's right.
get stronger,
So
isn't
stop
it?
giving the boss trouble, rookie. Just do your job and keep an eye on the goods.
Are they merchants? Have they come to Fontaine to do business? Scarred face. Calloused hands. On closer inspection, the fabric looks worn at the knees and elbows, and his fingernails are dirty. Not exactly your typical merchant. Could he have previously been a warrior? Or even an adventurer?
You've got sharp eyes.
Something feels off. I'd better sneak up and get a closer look.
Ooh. Oh, this
Nice thinking, boss.
This is
This
cool.
tourist tub's been fast going and smooth sailing. Plus, no one's been asking us what we're up to.
He's got a name over there
That goes
too.
without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster but way too bumpy. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent grafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Seriously? But there's hardly anything here. Would it really have taken them months to prepare? And why would they need to transport it with such care? Could they be secretly smuggling precious items out of Natlan? I'll need to find a way to get to the bottom of this.
I love how he just thought it was suspicious, so he assigned himself to this whole detective
Let's
adventure.
Go hear what these criminals have to say for themselves.
Sure enough, there are relics
Sure
inside
enough,
this box.
There are relics inside the box. It's illegal to smuggle such items outside Natlan.
They just flipped the words.
Hey, why the long face? You're abroad on business, and you get to do some sightseeing while you're at it. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. You better cheer up if you know what's good for you.
I feel like Kanichi would do very well in the
you're right.
Adventurers Guild, is all I'm trying
I
to
was
say.
just worried I might have messed up with the packing, or that something's gonna go wrong along the way.
Oh, pull yourself together. Tons of foreign tourists come traveling to Fontaine. I bet their luggage is full of all kinds of weird stuff. If someone insists on checking it all, just show them the purchase order we had drawn up. Those Fontainians can't get enough of their legalese, so I've heard. They can look all they want.
Aha. So their aim is to smuggle in contraband after all. Looks like I've gathered enough intel about the smugglers and their contraband. Time to inform port security.
I love the blue box of permitted wandering. But yeah, I think you should join the Adventurers Guild, but that's definitely just because I love the Adventurers Guild and think everyone should join it.
So anyway, that was when I went and told the Fontainian guards about my suspicions. After an investigation and a chase, they finally apprehended them and sent them on their way.
Well, guess they're headed exactly where they should be.
Good job, Kanichi.
Thanks.
Based on your recollections just now,
I was completely focused on those smugglers at the time, so I wasn't really paying attention to other passers-by.
That's only natural. Don't worry about it.
Kanichi, you did great!
Oh yeah, I wonder
in
if
other words,
the person we're looking for
who
was one of the
brought gun
NPCs we
here,
saw.
the one who lost it, has no connection to the smugglers whatsoever. They were working entirely on their own.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
Oh dear. I
Sounds
bet
like
Kukuku will
Mr.
be the one to
Kukuku
crack
wants
this
to
case
chime in?
open.
He said this
He's gonna save the
elusive
day.
individual's actions are positively mystifying.
He can't! Amazing.
That's a good observation.
Amazing. So he did figure out how to completely understand
I
Kukuku.
quite
I
agree.
love it.
However, we still know next to nothing
This
about
is
the
as
person.
it should be.
Perhaps we should start by focusing on the lost item itself.
What is it? What does it do? Etc. etc. Who would be interested in such a thing? Thinking time! Amazing. A lost object. A genuine treasure lost by the roadside, yet still it remains unreported and unclaimed. The box? It doesn't seem like an accident. No, it's as if someone left it there on purpose, underneath all that junk. It came from ancient Natlanese dragon ruins. This is a relic left behind by Natlan's ancient dragon civilization. It's a genuine antique, so it must be of great value. Perhaps it was bait. Why would someone just leave such a valuable antique out in the middle of nowhere? Was the plan for someone to come pick it up?
It certainly seems like it was the bait in some kind of trap.
Ooh. Who were they
The
trying to
only
lure
question
out?
is, why wasn't the bait made more conspicuous?
Yeah, if they wanted it to be bait, then you would think it would be visible from surface level, so someone wondered what that was and then investigated. Are they expecting someone to already be investigating that area? So what do you think? Is this bait for the Mayor Chose Phantom? For, in the end, Novelette himself? For someone from Natlan, even? I'm so curious. Other smugglers? Saurians? Researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute because of the
Has
secret
something
core?
sprung to mind?
What do you
I
know,
just
Risley?
remembered a film I watched this one time.
And as we know, art imitates life, especially in Fontaine. What you got?
Oh, wow! No way, bro!
Hold on, let me explain. Just now, the traveler speculated that this box might have been placed there on purpose, as if the intention was for someone to come pick it up. That got me thinking about those films about kidnapping cases.
Ooh.
When they demand their ransom, the kidnappers tell the victim's family to leave money or valuables at a designated spot for someone to come pick up.
That doesn't merely happen in films. There have been similar cases in real life. In
So maybe
fact,
this
if
wasn't
anything,
bait, but a
it's
payment?
probably the real-life events that inspired the films.
Sounds plausible.
Ooh! Wait! This raises the stakes to a whole new level. If the gun really was some kind of ransom, then since we took the box, the kidnappers never got their payment, so... Does that mean they executed the hostage?
Paimon, stay calm. We haven't heard
I
of any
agree.
missing people.
I don't believe we have a kidnapping on our hands. Selling off stolen goods is extra work that most kidnappers would want to avoid. Unless they're after something very specific, they tend to just ask for cash. Could we be dealing with a kidnapper who's dead set on getting their hands on an ancient dragon handgun? It's not impossible, but the likelihood is very slim. We can discount that possibility for now. And speaking of selling stolen goods, don't you think this looks more like a transaction?
Oh, thinking round 2. About the seller. The gun was placed in a locked box and hidden away. Clearly, the seller wanted to keep their identity a secret. About the buyer. After receiving the instructions, the buyer would have gone to the designated spot with the money to pick up the goods. To ensure they actually got paid, the seller would likely have been watching the buyer. About the goods. Before the buyer could show up, Lupine Pauline found the goods by chance while setting up the event venue. Due to the unexpected arrival of Film Fantasyland, the deal had to be called off.
So, bottom line, this was an individual smuggler at work.
Exactly. And it was the location itself that caused the deal to fall through. The last thing they would have expected was for a quiet beach to turn into a bustling film convention overnight.
Yeah, really?
Not only is
Literally
the area now
overnight.
packed with tourists, but the Spina di Rosula have a presence there. I'll bet that both parties were completely caught off guard.
Great job, Lupine Pauline.
That sounds like a plausible theory, but how do we verify it?
Looks like your people better start rolling up their sleeves.
How so?
Easy. Just follow the usual procedure by putting up a lost and found notice.
Oh, ho, ho,
The more
ho.
routine we make it seem, the more likely the suspect will come forward to claim it. Even if they send a proxy, we're liable to get our hands on new leads.
Yeah, they
And
won't know if we've looked
timing-wise,
inside it or not.
It's about time we updated the bulletin board anyway. All we need now is a lucky gestionnaire to write up the notice for us post-haste.
Ah, so that's what you meant by rolling up their sleeves. In that case, I may as well write it myself. Delegating this to someone else would require an additional explanation.
But maybe he should not make it public that he's the one who wrote it, because if they hear that the Udex himself wrote the notice, they will know that the Udex definitely knows what's in that box, because otherwise just some random gestionnaire would have written it, you know? How did the box
Or
get
you're
all the way
just
to
not
him?
used to asking others to work overtime.
Aw.
Is that really a major concern here?
Well, looks like I won't be needed around here. At least until the notice has been posted.
You could always wait here if you like. The Palais Mermonia serves a particularly fine cup of tea if that swings it for you.
Thanks, but no thanks. I left a very noisy creature with a friend before heading out, so I should probably get back to feed it.
How?
I wasn't aware that you had a pet, Mr. Kanich. Speaking of pets... Yep, that's the plan. Out of here indeed.
So we can leave?
I believe that what Wriothesley is trying to say is, you are free to leave, Mr. Kukuku.
Hooray.
Furthermore, it has been determined that Mr. Kukuku should not, in fact, be classified as a flying object. As
Hooray!
such, he shall be free to move around Fontaine whenever he so pleases.
Hooray.
You're the best, bro.
Aww, the heart.
Here's good news! Travelers, should we bring Kukuku back to Aoife and Auroran?
I shall leave him
Of
in
course.
your capable hands.
No problem.
Indeed.
Let's keep in touch. Hooray! Kukuku reacquired.
You know, all this has made me realize that I'd quite like to have a pet.
If that proves inconvenient within the fortress of Meripede, perhaps you should consider finding a place in the court of Fontaine.
Woohoo!
Actually sounds like a good idea.
Oh wow!
In the past, I always dismissed the idea of buying a property in the city. The prophecy about the floods meant it never seemed like a worthwhile investment. But now...
This might be a good time for you to re-examine the documents I gave you regarding your title as Duke.
He already has property, doesn't he?
Citizens with honorary titles are eligible for certain benefits when purchasing property in the court of Fontaine.
Really?
How about this? You read through your documents from start to finish, while I write up the lost and found notice.
Risley reveals he's never read his work contract through entirely.
How?
What? What now?
Let's shake hands.
What?
Fine by me. Get ready for a knuckle sandwich!
So if they were watching over him, have they just been messing with him this whole time? Oh, there he goes.
Oh, nice dodge.
Paimon feels strangely inclined to keep a safe distance. You miss me, bro?
Kukuku.
Kukuku, you're free!
Ugh, not you again. Nope, didn't miss you in the slightest.
Hey, other Granny.
For a second, I thought he was
Hey, Paimon and
referring to
Keish.
Kuku as
It's good
Granny.
to see you all. Thanks for bringing Kukuku back.
Get it away! Get it away from me! Nice to meet you, bro.
You know, you could get yourself
Who are
away.
you calling bro? Say that again to my face. I dare you.
If you've got the energy to argue this much, you're clearly not hungry yet. Let's go find something to eat while a How lives his best life.
Sounds good to me.
Poor How. He spent all day being tormented by Auroran, only to discover that the suffering's just begun.
Aoife, as a Saurian vet, how can you just sit back and watch our little dragon bro suffer?
Huh? How am I the bad guy?
Even hear yourself? Ah! Doesn't anyone want to hear how Kukuku got out of jail?
He defended himself very well in court, you see. Amidst the racket, you briefly explain what happened to Kukuku, or with Kukuku to Aoife and Aurora. No, come back. Hearing that Kukuku now has permission to move around freely, a How's face
Don't
goes
lose hope, How.
even redder than before.
Don't lose hope, How. By the same standard, you have freedom of movement now, too. You're still in the game?
Same standard?
Wow.
I will not be held to the same standard as that thing!
That's right. You won't. As far as I understand, the Palais Mermonia will want to assess your case on its own merits before they grant you freedom of movement.
So he's still on the run.
Where's that Saurian meat restaurant again? I'm gonna march that little pink balloon right into the kitchen!
Yeah, good luck with that, bro. You'll be putting your own neck on the line, too.
Also, there's no such restaurant!
Anyway, thanks for looking after a How, guys. I'll take over from here.
Why you?
One Kukuku delivered, as promised. Looks like we've managed to swap Saurians too.
Kukuku wins the cuteness competition hands down.
Getting picky now, huh? Well, Paimon wins my cuteness competition.
Really? Thanks!
Mm-hmm. None of you can have her.
Wait, who are the other contestants, though?
If we're trading companions, I refuse. She
so
stays
now
with
that our
us.
crew's back together again, what's our next move? Oh, how about a game of rock, paper, scissors?
No chance. If I lose, we'll end up stuck in the room watching films all over again.
Nope. This time, we'll only watch a film if I lose instead.
Had enough too, huh?
For real now? Come on, bro!
Can we just ditch this whole leaving it all to chance thing? Why don't we take our fate into our own hands?
A summary of Genshin Impact.
Aren't we doing that already? Rock, paper, scissors uses our hands.
I thought that was funny.
Don't know why you're laughing. You're stuck with paper every time.
He could do a fist to curl his little claw.
Lost and found notice is up. Maybe we should go hang around the Palais Mermonia to see if anyone shows up to claim it.
I feel like that's a little bit too conspicuous. But sure. Surely nothing will go wrong. Ooh, Quarter Fontaine, latest news update announcement. Please review this bulletin carefully. If you have any queries, please direct them to the gestionnaire on duty. The following items have recently been handed in to the Palais Mormonia's Lost and Found. A grey handbag containing a work permit, contract, and mora was found in the courts of Fontaine's Quartier Lyonnais. 2. A camera and a bouquet of rainbow roses were found on the Navia Line Aquabus. Regrettably, the roses show signs of wilting, so the owner is advised to collect their property without further delay. 3. A locked suitcase was found on a beach close to Marcotte Station. The suitcase is notably heavy and is decorated in what appear to be Natlanese patterns. 4. A bird cage containing a squirrel was found in an office of the New Fontaine Research Institute. The squirrel appears to be in a stable condition, though it is evidently unhappy with its current situation. No, Connery! Free him! Due to concerns for its health, the squirrel has already been released from the cage. Oh, good! Should the owner wish to retrieve it, we would strongly recommend that they reassess its basic requirements and living conditions. For the owners of the above items, please contact the Palais Mermonia staff and provide proof of identification to retrieve their lost property. Amazing.
Huh, looks like there were quite a few others with the same idea.
Ah, hello, you two.
Hello again.
Have there been any developments?
Ooh.
Okay, guess not.
Oh.
Well, the notice was only just posted. Guess it's pretty unlikely that someone would show up right at...
Oh?
Special Patrol, open up!
Oh?
Ah! Who's there? What's going on?
What on earth?
The Special Patrol?
Demanding
don't think that's who
Neverlette's
this
door
is.
open? Someone's knocking at the door. Please, anything but the Special Patrol.
It's time for silly jokes. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, who would have the audacity? And also, what did they do to Sedan? A guard from Palais Mermonia walks in.
Good day, all. Gramps, grannies, aunts, and uncles.
Grandson, what are you doing?
What in the Tevat are you doing here, Auroran?
What in the Tibet?
Oh, he must be the one you mentioned. Kukuku's owner?
Not quite.
One of his owners. Kind of.
But also, you're not wrong, yeah.
Bro, what are you doing here?
What are you doing knocking on the
I'm
door
here
like
to
that?
Claim a lost item.
I can't tell if he's being deadpan or deadly serious.
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Mr. Kinich?
Oh, Roran, what are you doing?
I highly doubt that.
Which of the items? It's not the squirrel, is it? What even were the other items? The roses? The film? Was there a film? What?
For
What?
starters,
What?
he just addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And unless this is the youngest looking middle-aged man in the world, I don't think he's our guy.
I apologize for my grandson bursting in like this.
Was there something wrong with my door-knocking etiquette? That's how they do it in all the films.
Have you never knocked on a door before, Aurora?
Door-knocking etiquette. That's the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol doing their job. Completely different things.
Wait, didn't he do the same thing in a previous event or something? I remember someone else making a similar joke. Oh my god, Aurora.
Oh, I see. I figured it was just a polite way of requesting entry.
Oh my
to
God.
show the people inside you had something important to discuss.
You have to be messing with us right now, right? You are
Sorry
messing
about
with us
that.
right now.
I
You
totally
have to be
goofed that
messing
one
with
up.
us right now.
Give me a moment. I'll go back out and try again.
No need. Let's just get down to business.
So, Roran, you said you were here to claim a lost item. What did you lose?
Yeah, so basically...
I love that he has no sense of intimidation. Good for him. That's our grandson right there. But like, he just walks into the office of one of the most powerful figures in a neighboring nation. Not even Natlan, but a neighboring nation that he's not as familiar with. And he's completely fine with it. Auroron carefully describes the lost item he's come to claim. From the style of the box to the gun itself, everything matches, so... I would think this is an imposter, except he...
Oh, come on, bro.
has made so many Auroron references. Is arresting my dear grandson what it's come to?
Be honest now. Were you the one who lost this?
Or did Kukuku...
No, it belongs to a friend.
What?
So it belongs to Aoife?
Of course not. Aoife has his own gun.
What is happening? Auroron, tell us the truth. Otherwise, we're gonna have to arrest you, for real.
I knew this wouldn't go well.
Yeah, what on earth did you get mixed up in?
Here's what went down.
In the 0.2 seconds you were off
Eve
screen.
and I were playing rock, paper, scissors. Before long, he'd lost, as he usually does. So we figured we'd head out and visit some of the Cour de Fontaine's famous landmarks. When we got near the plaza, a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help.
No, why are you helping out a random guy?
And that someone had found it and sent it over to the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, but we did think he would use a proxy, didn't we?
He used to work here and was worried it'd be awkward bumping into his old co-workers. So he asked us to pretend to be the owners and claim it on his behalf.
What in the world?
You didn't manage to keep that pretense up for long.
It's fine. I'm not the one who feels awkward anyway.
So, a former employee of the Palais Mermonia. Was this individual a Fontaine native?
Can you describe him?
Yes, at least I assume so. He looked like a well-dressed gentleman to me.
But he looked completely
We were
different
about
from
to
that one guy we
refuse,
saw in that one
but he was
flashback.
so polite.
Could it
When
have been
Lapine
a
Pauline was first telling us
disguise?
about it.
Oh no. Auroron, Paimon thinks you've been tricked. This person might be in cahoots with the bad guys.
In cahoots?
Maybe he already took off and escaped as soon as your mission went pear-shaped.
No
Well, he
way.
probably doesn't know.
I'm not that.
He's probably outside still.
He's not going anywhere. Aoife and Kukuku are keeping an eye on him over at the plaza.
Auroron, I'm so
Keeping
proud.
an eye on him. I like the sound of that.
Nicely done, bro. Let's hope he doesn't run while we're in here.
Time to catch that con man and find out what's really going on here.
Wait a minute, I have a question first.
Yes?
Traveler, Paimon. You're pretty famous in Natlan, right?
Oh, we're basically household names. But why do you ask?
Well, it's not just us. Kinich, Auroron, and Aoife, too. Oh, do you
Would
think he
that
approached them?
be a problem?
Knowing who they are?
Remember when I said that the seller might be watching in secret?
If so, then picking Auroron to do their dirty work was a careless mistake on their part.
It suggests that the person who got Auroron to claim the item might not be fully in the know themselves.
Yeah, I think
There
this
are
is a
plenty of
proxy
unanswered
hiring
questions,
another
and standing
proxy.
around racking our brains won't help.
Recruiting, more like.
However, I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kinich, oh, and of course, Monsieur Nivelette too, stay here for the time being.
Right, Risley's more
We'll empty the
reclusive
box, give it to
in the eyes of the
Auroron,
public.
and then he can claim the item as if
Not
nothing
everybody
happened.
knows what he looks like.
I'll follow to check if anyone is watching. I doubt anyone would recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
And if they do recognize him, that would tell us even more information as well. Being low-key has its advantages.
I think this plan is worth a try. I shall leave it to the pair of you.
So I have to go undercover again, right?
You basically
Well,
just
not
have to
exactly
deliver the
undercover.
box.
Just drop the special patrol persona and be yourself instead.
Yeah.
Roger that. Over and out.
What did he just say, Auroron? What did he just say? Oh my god, are we Risley? Ooh. Scanning.
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here.
Oh, that's Auroron! In the distance,
Auroron
that is
has
so
entered the
cool.
elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now.
This is so cool. Is that a tour group? Wow. That's cool. Stenographer! Oh, neat.
Auroron's taking the elevator. I should take a different route to the plaza.
Just fly. Whee! Don't die. Oh god. Oh god, I hope he didn't just die. Oh, that's hilarious. He's got the box. Look at his boots. Wow. Just casually happens to arrive at the same time. Is that Lapine Pauline? Or just an NPC that looks like her?
Nothing suspicious going on here either.
I feel like you're looking around might attract attention.
Maybe we're overthinking this?
Just keep watching. Are you pecking at him? That's terrifying.
With the pecking! Stop with the pecking! Please, sir, I'm begging you. Do me
Argento?
a favor and get this pet of yours under control.
What's that on his belt? Oh ho ho ho! The flames of the Flower Feather
Sorry,
Clan.
but he's not my pet. He's my coworker.
Nice.
And I should warn you, he's not too happy with how you're talking about him.
For shame.
What the? This thing has a job? So in that land, they just dish out jobs to any old thing.
Well, he's qualified.
Oh.
And he's not a thing.
Cuckoo's not too big on being called a thing either. You're on your own now.
Good luck, buddy.
I'm
What's
sorry,
that rock?
I'm sorry. Please, Mr. Cuckoo, Master Cuckoo, Lord Cuckoo, I meant no offense, I promise.
I kind of hope that this guy's innocent and just misled as
Let
well.
me ask him some questions first.
Look at the thing on his belt.
Sure thing, bro.
I love you, Cuckoo.
Auroron
at
actually
his
looks
little
pretty
wings.
serious this time. Was he just pretending to be clueless earlier? Interesting. Think I'll sit back and see how this plays out.
You actually got it? Wow, didn't think it would be that easy.
This could go one of two ways. Because I feel like earlier he was really messing with them. He is excellent at messing with people. But at the same time, does he know where to draw the line? He was even joking around a little bit during the Archon quest when he was technically betraying that land before things got resolved and we started teaming up with the Fatui. So, how's he gonna play this?
Looks like sending you was the right approach after all.
I love rising right behind this guy, staring him down. Subtle.
After all?
After all.
I mean, because the staff at the Palais Mermonia don't recognize you, right?
So I got it.
Suspicious.
But I don't remember promising I'd hand it over.
Ooh.
Huh?
Compelling. Good
This
start.
thing's pretty cool. I've taken a bit of a liking to it.
What do you say about that? Oh yeah, will Eva catch on to what he's up to too?
Please don't do this, my good sir, my master, my lord. My very life hangs in the balance.
Does it? Please elaborate on
Life
that.
hangs in the balance?
If this means so much to you, what are you gonna offer me in return?
Are you trying to get him to say my life?
How'd you know that?
Because I watched that film with you.
Oh no, Eva, don't.
You should drop the act. We don't want a real misunderstanding in our hands.
Varl was taking pointers from a film he'd seen. They
You're
both
probably
saw.
right. But honestly, I don't know what else to say.
Come on, Eva.
Sorry,
Work with
this
him.
is the most myself I can be. Is that enough?
Bro. They've got me saying it now.
Enough. More than enough.
But at least Risley's gonna take it from here.
Who's this dude?
Just think of me as a staff member from the Palais Mermonia. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about that life or death treasure you were just discussing. Truthful answers appreciated, of course.
Oh no, I'm toast now.
You're toast. Why? Hey, there's a. Sorry, I'm just excited that there's a guy from Natland in the background.
Oh.
Look, a guy from the Children of Echoes. Oh, I wonder if he's really there. I think I actually might have talked to that guy before. Either he's. I have talked to that guy. He's got a. There's a. What's it called? There's an instrument on his back. I have spoken to that. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh no, I'm toast now.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think the Palais Mermonia has the ability to protect our citizens?
No, I mean, yes, of course they do. Please ask away.
The way that went down.
But,
Sorry, that was like down a scale. That was beautiful.
I mean, yes, of course they do. Please ask away.
I could do that.
That was great.
But I'd rather you just tell the whole story from the beginning.
I suppose I only have myself to blame. Such a rare antique, I couldn't resist. I'm a
So are you the
collector of
buyer?
antiques. Nothing excites me more than rare, old relics and To be completely honest, if someone's selling, I'm buying.
He's the
I
buyer.
don't care to ask where they sourced their goods. As for the seller of this particular item, well, I've never met him in person. We've had some prior dealings, but
Aw.
always under the cover of
Magic show
coded
mention.
ads
Hi,
and some
twins.
shady tabloids. Lost and found notices, missing person ads, that sort of thing.
Ooh.
As long as I took care to hide a time and place somewhere within the text, then slipped some mora into the envelope before submitting the ad, it would get published. And that was that. No fuss, no trace. Simple, right?
That is so not
Normally,
simple.
Everything goes off
And clearly a sign that this
but
is shady.
time, I arrive at the pickup spot expecting a discreet in and out, and instead, I find a whole construction crew at work.
Whoops.
That was not what we'd agreed. But I couldn't just let it go, so I reached out to him again the same way as usual. He replied, and do you know what he said? He told me that the item's now in the Palais Mermonia.
Well, he wasn't lying about that.
He was right.
He insisted that it would be inconvenient for him to make an appearance himself, but said that if I could somehow find a way to retrieve it from the Palais, he'd give me a discount on the price. Of course, it wasn't the discount that swung it. Do I look like I'm strapped for cash?
Not really the time to boast.
Feeling smug now, are we?
Feeling smug now, are we?
No, please go easy on me.
Anything but the cuckoo.
Go on.
Where was I? Well, anyway, I thought to myself, seeing as the item itself came from Natlan, it would make more sense if I could find someone from there to go retrieve it.
What?
And by a stroke of complete and utter
Why?
coincidence, I just so happened to see these two young folks wandering around, so I... I'm so very sorry I underestimated the pair of you.
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid the seller yet, correct? And yet he told you to collect the item from the Palais Mermonia. Was he not worried that you just split afterwards?
How do you usually pay him?
To be honest, though, I can't claim to know him very well. He, on the other hand, seems to know my name and where I live. Besides, this is a guy who managed to get his hands on an ancient Natlanese weapon. That's probably not the kind of person I want to double-cross.
Okay, fair.
Fair? That makes sense. So, Mr...
Please, just call me Argento.
All right, Mr.
Argento.
Argento. Listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. It will determine how much of the rest of your life you'll be spending beneath the waves.
What does he mean? Is he gonna drown him just like they do in those gangster films?
He means the fortress.
Oh, I get it. He's talking about that place at the bottom of the Fontanian Sea.
They can probably hear you right now, you know.
Can it?
Owing to your suspected involvement in the illicit trade of Natlanese relics, you're now one of the suspects in an international smuggling case.
Ooh.
A trip to the Opera Epicles seems unavoidable at this stage, but on the bright side, you still have one chance to make things right.
I love it when they use the idols in the dialogue. And it makes sense.
Do I really? Please tell me what to do.
And he's complying.
It's very simple. Just reach out to your seller in the same way as usual, arrange to meet, bring the money, and make the deal. Just be sure to let me know all the details. I'm talking time, place, the whole lot. If we can catch the other party by doing this, you'll have gone some way toward redeeming yourself. Understand?
Oh, I see. I understand. You shall have my full and unadulterated cooperation.
Well, there we go.
Don't break the law, and don't even think about making a run for it. The Palais Mermonia will be watching you and ensuring your safety. All right, take the box, but leave your ID and other documents behind. You can go now.
Here we go.
As for you two...
He's so professional.
Protocol dictates that I should take you both back to the Palais and have you sign a confidentiality agreement. But that would take a lot of time and effort.
Such a hassle, bro.
I take it back.
Mr. Kakuku knows exactly where I'm coming from.
I guess by professional, I really mean you can clearly tell he's done this before. He knows what he's doing. Super cool.
So, I was thinking, since you're all friends of the Traveler...
I understand, sir. We got dragged into this by accident, and it has diddly squat to do with us. Out of respect for the traveler, we won't say another word.
Oh, I know this part. We better keep our mouths shut or we'll both be sleeping with the fishes in the tailor-made pair of cement shoes.
The accent!
In that case, I understand completely.
Not exactly what I was going for, but if that's how you want to understand it, then be my guest. Then it's settled. Thanks for your help.
Wow.
Boy,
This
am I glad
event.
that's over. That's enough work for one day. Time to head back.
I am enjoying. I was about to say, did we just vanish from that scene? But we were never there to begin with, were we?
Judging by your expression, it must be good news, huh?
Yeah, we have no idea how that just went down.
Smoothly, on the whole.
Wriothesley recounts what happened. It all makes perfect sense, but somehow it feels like Wriothesley has glossed over a lot of the bro talk.
So basically, we hold off until Argento and the other party have set up the next stage of the transaction. Then we plan our next move.
Patience will be key.
I get that. It's like hunting. I'm just not sure the other party will take the bait so easily.
Well, if he didn't need the money, or if he valued self-preservation over making a profit, he could have walked away as soon as the contraband was brought to the Palais Mermonia.
True.
On top of that, although he hasn't shown his face yet, he seems to have no followers or accomplices, and he's relying on an extremely limited set of options to push the deal along. So, if you ask me, he seems like someone who cares a lot about his image and has a somewhat high opinion of himself, but lacks any real ability. I almost get the feeling that if he misses out on this opportunity, he won't have any other way of making money.
Wow.
His every move
Quite
is
the
like a
analysis
spin of
from
a roulette
Wriothesley.
wheel, hoping that the ball will land exactly where he wants it to. Or, I don't know. Maybe he'll cut his losses and vanish into thin air, and our efforts will have been in vain. At least Natlan will get the stolen relic back, so it won't have been for nothing.
Yeah, we just have to try and see how it goes,
arrogance
basically.
stays in play.
Everyone, I have just briefed the Morishose Phantom on the situation. As soon as there are any further developments, we will act without delay. When that time comes, we will be relying on your help.
Leave it to us.
We'll be waiting for the good news.
Act 2 complete. A series of twists and turns, indeed. Oh, hello. Wait until the morning of the next day? Evening of the next day? Oh? Huh?
How exactly do we define the subject of a kidnapping? According to the regulations, I mean. Aside from humans, do
Where's
pets count?
this going?
What about sentient, non-human beings?
Do you want to kidnap
Of course,
Kukuku?
Melusines go without saying, but what about a being like Kukuku?
I think he wants to kidnap
I am
Kukuku.
surprised that you are unfamiliar with the legal provisions on this matter.
If I knew all the laws like the back of my hand, I wouldn't have ended up in the fortress of Meripede, would I?
That is no laughing matter, Wriothesley.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Especially because, like, we know what he went to the fortress for. I don't think you need to know all the laws by the back of your hand, or like the back of your hand, to know that murder is illegal. Anyways, oh my god. Is this a staring contest?
On. Just spit it out. I can tell you're itching to say something.
Neat, you big dummy! You fell for it, huh? No, what's wrong? Feeling lonely without the almighty Dragon Lord to talk to?
You're right there.
Bedtime stories what you're after? Just say so! I'll tell you one so bone-chilling, you won't be able to sleep for 3 nights straight!
Sure. Go ahead.
Huh? What do you mean, go ahead?
Calling his
You
bluff.
pretending to be a tough guy now?
Maybe, maybe not. But one thing's for sure. If I don't sleep, neither do you.
Ooh. He's got you there. Wow,
In a
that was
good
a
mood, I see.
dexterous whistle.
Yep. seeing my dear vegetables all settled in
Aw.
right where they belong brings me great joy.
Oh, that's adorable.
You sound like a proud parent. I'm happy for you, bro. But given how where they belong is inside a cooking pot, that kind of fills me with dread at the same time.
Could be inside the soil.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Lapine Pauline just stopped existing over
The
there.
heck are you on about? Does this really seem like a good time for nice to meet you?
I think that was an
guess
I
he's
agree.
referring to the meeting of the vegetables in the pot.
You got it, bro.
Oh dear.
Honestly, right now, I'm not sure if I should be worrying about your definition of nice to meet you or investigating whether you and Kakuku share some kind of telepathic bond.
No, but I think he and Novelette do.
Novelette sent someone to contact us this morning.
Novelette!
That must mean there's been some progress. No time to waste. Let's head out.
These guys have been working together a lot.
Hey, everyone. We're not late, are we?
No, you're just in time. Well rested, I trust?
Staying busy keeps you sharp.
A great way to stay energetic, certainly.
Have you all started preparing?
We received word from Mr. Argenteau yesterday, confirming the time and location of the transaction. It'll take place this afternoon, and it turns out it'll be somewhere we all know pretty well, too. The Film Fantasyland restaurant.
Wow.
Oh, really?
The freaking...
He sure does like that place.
The new chefs!
Seems like
but
you share our concerns, traveler.
the new chefs! I bet.
Indeed.
Oh my god, if they're tied
Capturing
into this,
someone
I'm going
in
to be
a crowded
delighted.
event venue will be much more challenging than in an open area.
Probably
The criminal might try
the
to
plan
blend in
there.
with the crowd, or even escape by taking hostages. In light of this, we've had to make additional preparations. As soon as we received the news yesterday, we began coordinating with the Marechaussee Phantom and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Mm-hmm. We'll be deploying lots of undercover agents on site. If things go south, the safety of the civilians will be our top priority. Of course, fingers crossed, everything will go without a hitch.
I'm sure something interesting will happen, but I'm sure everyone will be okay too.
Like Captain Chevrolet of the Special Patrol. So I'm feeling optimistic.
We'll trust your instincts then. Oh, yeah, and by the way, we've also been in communication with Miss Lapine Pauline and Miss Navia.
The Spina di Rosula will provide support within a controlled scope, so there's no need to worry.
The only potential issue is with Miss Escoffier.
She doesn't want to serve criminals. She wants to introduce them to
You
a
know
chopping
what?
board.
That might not be such a bad idea.
Yikes.
All right, no more jokes. Miss Escoffier has made it clear that she doesn't want her restaurant to suffer any losses as a result of this operation. But, well, I have a feeling things might not go quite as smoothly as she hopes.
Is there anything I
To be
can
honest, we shouldn't have dragged you into this in the first place, and it's caused you quite enough trouble already. The Fontainian authorities should be able to handle the rest from here. But still, I'm guessing you'd like to see how it all turns out.
do? Oh, definitely.
Well then, feel free to head down to the scene, but just stay alert and play it by ear. You won't necessarily have to do anything. Unless things go pear-shaped, of course.
Oh,
I'll do my best
I think
to
they
ensure
will.
that things don't escalate to that point.
You're getting involved too, Kaniche.
Of course. There are still
Sure.
a lot of unanswered questions, but our intel so far indicates that the culprit's from Natlan. Plus, I'm already a witness in this case. Might as well see this thing through to the end.
That's the Kaniche we know and love.
I mean, considering this all... Oh my god, there's so much left. Considering this all started because Kaniche saw something suspicious and so willingly stowed away on a boat that he didn't know where it was going and stayed there for the entire journey and just ended up in Fontaine and then kept investigating. Yeah, once he decides to get involved, he'll see it through to the end. No matter how much it scales. It's hilarious. The group go on to discuss the specifics of the operation and things to watch out for. For once, the conversation goes surprisingly smoothly. Perhaps because Ahau and Kakuku aren't present. It's just as well, really. Things could have gotten awkward if Ahau showed up and started cursing out Nivelette.
Well, that's enough of the small talk.
Would he?
The
Perhaps.
operation's scheduled for the afternoon. If we're quick enough, we'll even have time for a few cups of tea before we leave.
Instead of respecting him, he'll be angry that Nivelette's working with humans.
Can't
Maybe.
work on an empty stomach, you know.
But won't you just be watching?
And rooting for you. It's a very important job.
All right,
Aw,
I'll
cute.
head over to the venue now. Hal's been harping on for days now about this event-exclusive meal he wants to try.
Oh,
Guess I might as well shut him up sooner rather than later. See you in a bit.
event
I look
exclusive
forward to
recipe.
hearing how it all goes.
The price of every prize. Fascinating title. Especially with Kenichi here.
Seems to be getting livelier by the day.
Hooray. Oh, thanks in part surely to the undercover agents.
Traveler,
There's our guy, too.
Paimon's getting kind of hungry. Let's go check out the restaurant menu, shall we?
Smooth. The guy with the case. That's got to be him. Alright, it's business time. Hooray. We get tea. Huh? Okay, for a second I was like, what on earth? Nicole? The tea froze. Oh, hello. Oh, I love the art style. There's the case. Just checking it. Middle-aged man. Okay. Natlan. Oh, ooh.
Your friend thought you might be thirsty.
Ooh.
Won't you stay and drink it?
Everyone look. Charlotte even there.
I tend to steer clear of drinks left out in the open.
Probably wise.
You're surrounded.
Surrounded.
Give up and come with.
Ooh. Oh, it's go. Farina's here. Did she cover Farina's ears so she could curse at them?
Oh look, a surprise performance! Wow, how lucky we are!
Oh, obscuring the operation as a performance. As part of the festival. Look at the melusines, they're so cute. Oh my god, you got far fast. Where exactly was this event again?
Unlicensed and illegally docked. This boat's not going anywhere.
Look at the guys. Did he hit him with the comic box? That's amazing. Ooh. Oh, Sharpers. Nope, never mind. Oh my god, it's Geichi's thing. Oh my god.
Lowly worm, no one flies higher than the almighty Dragon Lord!
Get him.
Who's stealing my thunder? You again! You're driving me crazy!
Oh, that's so cute. Get him, Kakuku. What on earth? Wait, what was that? I'm gonna have to go back and see what that was in the air. Kenichi got him. He is a professional after all.
Alright, that's a wrap.
The look that's simultaneously just completely exhausted and, hey, there it is. Very satisfied with the turnout. Okay, I have to go back. What was that in midair for a second there? When he was falling. That was so... Oh, okay, it was a bird. I was like, what is this, like, dragon-looking thing doing here? That was hilarious. That was beautiful. I love how it blended the comic style and, like, film style almost. Kind of going for a noir almost. I don't know. That was delightful.
Unbelievable!
And there's
You
our
just
guy.
drag someone around like that? Such blatant disregard for human life. I'm gonna sue the living daylights out of you!
Good luck with that.
Will you now? I think I did you a favor by pulling you away from your audience. Saved you some face at the very least.
Yeah, everyone thinks it was
As for whether you
an
were
act.
facing up or down along the way, well, that was your decision, wasn't it?
For you?
Ongovolo? Ongolvon? I don't know how to say this guy's name. Ongolvon.
Alright, I admit it. I was in the wrong.
So what's the story?
Of course I know the difference between right and wrong, but I had no choice. I desperately needed the money. I was an expert on ancient relics. Not only did I have a successful career, but a happy family too. But my son, I never imagined he'd turn out this way.
Fell in
Oh.
with the wrong crowd and ended up shoulder deep in gambling. We had some savings, but he drained them away like a waterfall.
Oh no.
Once he fell into debt, he had creditors regularly coming over to threaten and intimidate him. I'm his father. How could I just stand by and watch him suffer like that?
So that's why he's doing what he's
Oh,
doing.
my son is about the same age as you are. If only he could have turned out more like you. That's the only reason I needed the money. Please, believe me.
But like, did you try to get a regular job first?
You...
Did you go straight to smuggling?
Please, kid, I'm begging you. Help me. I see you're from Natland too. That makes us brothers. Please, have mercy. I still have a chance to help my son straighten himself out. But only if I get back. If I go to prison now, he'll be doomed, I tell you, doomed! And isn't standing together and fighting for a better future what families do?
He's laying it on a bit
Our
thick.
fate is in your hands, young man. Please, have a heart.
I thought he was going to like make a reference. We're both from Natland. Don't let me fight alone.
Something wrong, Kanich?
Oh my god.
Not soft, have we?
He just appeared. I love it.
I don't believe a word you say.
Yeah.
Wriothesley had you just about figured out. You're a gambler. Pure and simple.
A gambler? Me? Nonsense! I told you, it's my son!
First of all,
I doubt it.
are you really from Natland?
I doubt that too.
You've been keeping tabs on the gun's whereabouts this whole time. You should have recognized at least one familiar face by now.
Oh yeah, he called him kid.
On top of that,
He's freaking
the way you
Tulipo.
threatened to sue me? Spoken like a true Fontanian, if you ask me.
Indeed, that was very Fontanian.
What kind of logic is that?
Impeccable.
I can explain. I actually grew up in...
Yeah, before the wild.
I don't want to hear another word.
Got their strength back? I doubt it.
Here's your chance. Shut someone else up for once.
Ooh, crabby.
The moment I've been waiting for. Eat this, scumbag!
What is he gonna do? Ooh.
Being a compulsive liar is one of the hallmarks of a die-hard gambler.
What did he do?
I bet you're just a Fontanian pretending to be from Natland.
But I guess it worked.
Even if you have any friends or family to speak of, I'm guessing they've long since cut all ties with you. And you have your depraved ways to thank for that.
Ooh.
Of course, I might be wrong. But does that matter?
Ooh.
I'm just here to arrest you. If you're looking for an advocate or a shoulder to cry on, you're out of luck.
Speaking of which, where
Besides,
is everyone else?
Prying the truth out of you is exactly what your beloved courts are for. Isn't that right?
Oh my god. That's right. How's having the best day of his life. It's been a while, Mr. Kanich. The special patrol will take this criminal off your hands now.
Many thanks.
Please, I should be the one thanking you for all the help you've given us.
And me? What about me? So rude. You should be bowing down in gratitude to the almighty Dragon Lord.
As you wish. My thanks to you, and also to Mr. Kakuku, for your show-stopping performances.
Hey, what do you mean? Hold it right there!
Are you okay, Kanich?
Don't worry. I'm fine. I wasn't the one who just got dragged all the way here.
You seemed a little upset just now. Yeah, that's the most heated we've ever seen him get.
Little Kanich, thinking back to when you were just an itty-bitty boy, Kanich, aren't ya?
Yeah, something rang a bell, especially because that guy said, I wish my son had turned out more like you, which is a crazy thing to say if you're actually a father. And, you know, trying to get out of being arrested to the guy who's trying to arrest you, like, oh my god. Well, I wonder what that made Kanich think about. I'm trying to recall if anything has been mentioned about his childhood before. I don't think it has. So, ooh,
And you
Kanich
were just
backstory?
an itty-bitty boy, Kanich, aren't ya?
Something hit close to home just then, I think.
Don't start crying like a little baby. I am the almighty Dragon Lord. No servant of mine will be seen acting so weak and pathetic in public.
What are you on about?
Bad how? Bad?
Still, I suppose there's no point hiding it from you. To put it plainly, I can't stand gamblers.
On one hand, that's
They're
erotic.
the
On the other
most
hand,
irresponsible
yeah.
people in the entire world. No respect for the principle that you have to give in order to get.
Ooh. So besides, maybe that's what one or both of his parents was like that. Maybe his father particularly was a gambler. But also, that's really interesting if that's true because of his ancient name and his whole understanding of prices.
No respect for the principle that you have to give in order to get. They'll tell 1,000 lies for a single coin, deluding themselves into thinking they can use it to gamble their way to a vast fortune.
Yeah, you definitely have a
But
history
we
there,
all
don't
know
you?
that even when it looks like you're getting something for free, there's always an unseen cost.
Oh,
In the
I bet he
past,
had to pay that a lot.
I also ended up paying a price for my father's gambling losses. I don't want anyone else to end up in a similar situation if I can help it.
Kaniche.
Don't feel sorry for me. I certainly don't feel sorry for myself. They say that people are shaped by their past. And since I've made it this far, I must have done a lot of things right.
Nice.
We
Oh,
should
I
never
love
punish
that.
ourselves for the mistakes of others.
You said it, Kaniche.
Instead, I choose to remember the moments that helped me grow. Like when I first learned to use a grappling hook.
Oh my god, adorable.
Or the very first time I yearned for knowledge.
I get it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's adorable.
Yeah, I believe you. Let's get going. If we don't head back soon, we'll cause more unnecessary worry.
Now I'm wondering about the Traveler's own past. We've seen hints at it here and there.
Yay! Traveler, Kaniche, you're back!
But I wonder what mistakes of others she's had to pay
We just saw
for.
Chevro's taking the criminal away! She looked pretty pleased with herself.
Well, it did go smoother than expected.
So after so much running in circles, turns out he had no fight in him, huh? Guess running away was the only trick up his sleeve. Oh, also, Risley said to let you know that he's already left. He went to report back to the Palais Mermonia.
Bye, Risley.
Apparently, the Mari show say Phantom's preparing to carry out an in-depth investigation into illegal gambling activities.
Oh, nice.
Sounds like they'll have their hands full.
Never a quiet day here in Fontaine.
The Palais to worry about, not really our concern.
Paimon's like, not my job. Judging by how fast the Duke took off, I'd say he was avoiding my camera. But I guess I'm used to that by now. And it's a good thing, too. His anonymity helped us out this time.
Give up so easily, Charlotte.
Oh, it's great, actually. It's fine. I got plenty of other great shots back there. More than enough for a front page spread. And on that note, this busy reporter needs to scoot. Those photos won't develop themselves.
Make sure you pick the best shots of Paimon.
She was taking pictures earlier.
Oh, already gone. Hope she heard that.
You can trust her judgment, Paimon. She's a professional photographer.
Yeah, you're right.
And I think she likes us. So she'll probably make sure that you look nice.
Here, did something happen?
A Hal bonked his head and started crying. Or Kaniche hit his head and started crying.
If you say so.
Poor little Kaniche.
Oh, a Hal's gonna love that.
There to pat him on the head, so he went off to cry all on his own.
Yep.
For real now? Seems
Totally.
more likely that a Hal was the one crying.
He's doing it right now.
Hey, you little.
Anyway, what's next?
To be honest,
Krabby.
I haven't decided yet.
What are you doing so far away from shore? Oh, I guess because we're
At the
on the
moment,
shore.
I've
He
got
still thinks
nothing
this is
urgent
the
to get back
shore.
for. And in any case, the court might need me to testify again. Plus, that gun's still a key piece of evidence. I'll probably have to wait until the case is closed before I can return it to Natlan. So, I guess I'll be sticking around to enjoy the beach a little longer.
Aw, did you see the little Natlan dandy in the background? Little llama or something. I love it. Both Fontaine and Natlan pieces here.
Earlier
Hello.
on, that lady with the pink hair took a picture of a How and Kakuku together.
You sound a little disappointed. Were you hoping to be in it too?
I was at first, but
Where is
after seeing
Kakuku?
how awkward a How looked, I figured I wouldn't really fit in.
Oh, I have to see this photo.
And you didn't think of sharing this any
His jaw dropped from the background.
Neck and smile for the camera! Anything to get out of being in the same frame as that thing!
Oh my god.
Really?
That's
Well,
hilarious.
no worries, you still can. Come here, give us a hug.
I hope your face is ready, because it's about to get flame roasted! I got your back, bro!
Oh, Cuckoo is there. He's just hiding. There he is.
Kanich, have you thought about maybe ditching that little rascal? Leaving him here for good when you leave?
Wow.
I have. But given that a How's also an old relic, that would probably count as international smuggling.
He called him
I
a...
can't
Oh my
bring
god. He
myself
called
to
him a
knowingly break the
fossil.
law.
Guess we all have our problems in life.
Wow. Even Aoife doesn't like a How. Surely he's hit rock bottom. We're currently questioning the suspect connected to grey market gambling operations. We'll keep you all posted as soon as we have any new information.
Your efforts are much appreciated.
Sounds like I'm no longer needed here. Guess I'll be on my way.
Bye.
One moment.
To your new house? Gotta get a house.
As a key witness, you may be called upon to attend the follow-up trial, Mr. Wriothesley.
Oh no. For real, bro? Sorry. I meant, could I maybe attend anonymously?
Oh my god, they got to him. How exactly would that work? Do you even hear yourself? It's so catchy. Oh. Gameplay story. So I guess that was the end of the mystery story. That was beautiful. That was hilarious. Hi,
Ready
Navia.
to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew?
I can try my best. A year in the future, in the past. Let's do
time,
this.
dear partner in Paimon, for us to turn our attention to the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland. As I mentioned, the park was started up by enthusiasts who brought in the Spina di Rosula to handle the planning, construction, and operations. Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all-around experts. They usually stick to designing the event booths. We, for our part, handle long-term operations and develop standardized strategy guides for the different activities.
Long-term operations? Strategy? It all sounds so complicated.
Exactly how long term, since this place was temporary?
And we barely have any experience running a stall. Do you think we can handle this?
Not every big boss went to business school, you know?
More like it.
We've done plenty of
You've seen it all
business ourselves.
before, haven't you, partner? I'd even go as far as to say you've shaped some of Tevat's biggest business ventures.
Have we?
First things first. Let's get an overview of how the whole festival's gonna be run.
Ooh, tutorial time. Aww. Oh, let's see what's that. That's very Natland. We did have a couple. I saw some Sumeru stuff in the background. Oh, that was cute. Ooh.
As you can see, our fantasy land's a bit like a sugar-free macaron right now. Several areas are still under construction.
A sugar-free macaron is just almond flour.
The Spina's
And
only been able
eggs.
to hire a limited number of craftsmen.
Good luck.
Besides, we don't have enough experience to handle multiple projects simultaneously. That's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning method, so we can focus on specific tasks during each designated period. Upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, hiring staff. All of this requires funds and time slots to accomplish. So
Wow.
it's our job to allocate precious time slots in each business cycle to the most worthwhile tasks.
Oh, this is
As we
cool.
attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, we'll also be able to work more efficiently, which will allow us to divide each cycle into finer time slots, which will let us get more done.
So we'll be limited in the decisions we can make and tasks we can focus on within each time period. Which means we have to use our limited actions and Mora to earn even more Mora.
It's
Kinda
like-
playing chess or cards then. Cooking up a strategy in advance is gonna be key.
It's like the potion event, but even more detailed. Wait, this looks super cool.
Thinks she just about gets it. How do you feel about it, Traveler?
Wow, guess we'll learn on the job.
We can do this.
Or sounds right up my alley.
You mentioned standardized strategy guides just now. Does that mean there are non-standard ways to take part too?
Of course. Film and entertainment mean different things to different people. and there's gonna be a wide range of exciting activities for people to try out. If we're not careful, some visitors might wander off and end up getting in trouble. And others might pick up dangerous props by mistake.
Krabby.
To avoid confusion, we
Krabby
need
in
to
the
create
distance.
a standardized strategy guide for each activity. Just think of it like a walkthrough.
I see. You want me to be your test
Wow.
player.
If we're the first ones to test out the activities, who knows what surprises there could be waiting for us? But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
I'm sure we'll be
Hopefully it
fine.
goes without
Is that a
saying
sword
I'd
in the
never put you
background?
in danger, partner.
There's a sword in the
I carefully
background.
checked all the existing activities before
Dangerous
you arrived,
props indeed.
and I can assure you that they're all perfectly safe. I also wanted you to experience the activities before anyone else gets to.
Better be a
It'll
fake
fun.
sword, I guess.
Plus, we'd like to hear your thoughts and suggestions.
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at. Making people feel safe and having fun.
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. Your input is super important to us. All
We'll
right,
do our
then.
best.
Let's start with eclectic escapades and put our first guide together.
This is so cool. With a lot of these events, I always wonder what the actual gameplay was like. And I don't often see much of it. This is pretty neat that we get to see more of this.
All right, then. Time to try out eclectic
Ooh,
escapades.
look at those
I'll leave the
binoculars.
strategy guide to you guys.
I love how there's 3 for all the people with 3 eyes. Unlock facility! Facility unlocked! Ooh. Little movie going on here. A little introductory
Both of
splash
you
screen,
seem
I guess.
even more excited than before. Looks like your first trial run didn't disappoint.
The challenge format is super easy to get
Haven't
into.
actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked. We should check out the film that it's based on.
Great job, Paimon. That's exactly what our enthusiast friends were hoping you'd say. They'd be beyond delighted to hear that visitors are curious about the films that inspired these attractions.
It sounds like a
Some
really
have
cool
even been willing
concept,
to contribute
actually.
extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Out of their own pockets?
Oh,
That's
Lupine,
right. While
Pauline.
the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional
others, it
materials and
seems.
related merchandise. The
That
cost of the
rhymes.
booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters. Take our
Wow.
official mascot, Surintendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the last most popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round bouncy cuteness. Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to mass produce them.
Wow, they're halfway
These
to having their
cushions
own
will
Comic-Con.
officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products.
Now that you mention it, I kind of want one too.
Sounds irresistible, right? Plus, as Surintendant Chevalmoran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina will receive 60% of the sales revenue. After all, the fans are doing
That's
this
great, actually.
voluntarily, not for profit.
She needs
but
to fund her
promote
macaroni.
Surintendant Chevalmoran's adorable image. The more Mora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Chevalmoran's meals will be. And who wouldn't be happy to hear that?
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. Everyone working hard for something they all love without worrying about profit.
It is really sweet, isn't
Still,
it?
we can't just ignore Mora completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial projects, some level of financial balance is still necessary. The same logic applies to the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing process. There's plenty of work to do at the various booths, and the park itself is a work in progress. We'll need to assign dedicated employees to maintain and manage each attraction. There's a
Oh, is that
recruitment
code for more
section on the park's
characters?
bulletin board.
Or more
We've
NPCs?
received many applications, and each candidate has their strengths. Our job is to match the best candidates to each attraction based on their overall performance.
Or maybe more minigame.
Once assigned, the staff will keep the attractions running, ensuring a continuous revenue stream.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to Heads of human resources? That's definitely a first for us.
I have very high standards when it comes to
Everyone up
resumes.
here on standards, okay? You can't expect everyone else to be as capable as you.
Oh yeah, our resume
Alright,
has
time
popped
to
up once or
review some
twice, hasn't it?
resumes. Fingers crossed we'll get some exceptional candidates.
And we have quite a few big ticket items on there. Fighting Dvalin, fighting off of Sile, etc, etc. Hi, Navia.
When reviewing resumes, pay attention to each applicant's area of expertise.
Okay. Thanks for the advice, boss. Helen! You can recruit her. And I presume this helps with your stuff. Like your generation of money or energy or efficiency while building, etc, etc. Hi, Escoffier. Oh, there's Helen! Hi, Paimon. Aw, that's cute.
Looks like this particular employee is really getting into their role.
Wishing them success on the job.
You're both doing great. You sound more like bosses than I do. In any case,
I highly
with
doubt
this,
that.
the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is now officially open.
Hooray!
Running a theme park is a long-term project. You won't make much if you try and rush it. We're
Understood.
just about done with our current work setup, so let's take a short break and wait for this cycle's revenue report to come in.
I'm enjoying that song that was in the background. Is that Outskirts Fontaine or is that Remuria? Not Remuria. Petrichor, even.
We've gone over budget in quite a few areas. But, whatever. The results are what counts.
Oh dear. We'll make it work, I guess. Hi, Helen. Hello, do you have a request for me? Take care of your mental well-being and enjoy your work. Is that all? There's no 100-page set of requirements? It looks like I finally caught a break. A nice, easy assignment. Although, at most, it might keep me busy for a couple of months. If only I could work here forever. Aw. Sorry to hear that things have been unstable for you lately. I get the feeling I intimidate you. Oh no, I'm not intimidated, just cautious. You know what they say, never upset the client. Besides, given all the help you've lent me in the past, it's important that I show you the proper respect. I can't afford to get fired again. The way the market is right now, it's not a good time to be looking for work as a freelance engineer. I like this position. I'll work as hard as it takes to get the job done. Yeah, I imagine there must have been a lot of engineers looking for more work after the institute collapse.
This cycle of operation sure got us off to a good start. On to the next one.
Hooray! Yes! Numbers! Graphs! This is the sort of thing I love to see in a minigame. Reminds me a lot of the potions one. Cycle 2!
Well, the numbers might not look that impressive, but given that we're just getting the ball rolling, I'd say that wasn't a bad start. Building on this momentum, we must consider rolling out more unique business strategies during the next cycle.
We'll do our best.
To draw in the crowds, I've invited one of Fontaine's very own celebrity chefs, my good friend Escoffier. She'll be performing right here in the amusement park's restaurant. On that note, let's go catch up with her.
Oh, fantastic. I was hoping we'd get to see more of her.
Business strategy too? There are so many layers to this operation.
Indeed, it's quite the production. Speaking of intimidating, though. Oh.
The
What's
restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location will make for a unique dining experience.
Oh, I can eat.
The beautiful scenic reflections in the water create a stunning backdrop, lifting diners' spirits and allowing them to truly savor their meals. Ingredients, check. Cooking utensils, check. Looks like we're ready to rumble.
Looks like she's an all-around experience type of person.
Oh, my employers are here.
Hello.
The president of the Spina di Rasula, plus the famous traveler and Paimon. I must say, you seem a bit overqualified to be running a film-themed amusement park.
We kind of just got involved.
I'd say that if anyone here was overqualified, it would be the former head chef of the Hotel de Boer. Wherever you walk, the aroma of fine cuisine follows in your wake.
That explains how they met, but I wonder
Let's get back to business.
why she's no longer head
I'm
chef.
guessing you want the traveler to help
she
me decide
leave?
the theme dish for each cycle, right?
Theme dish?
This is the business strategy I mentioned earlier. Using Escoffier's top-tier dishes to attract more visitors to the park. But this isn't just about attracting visitors. Her culinary masterpieces will surely have other surprising effects. Just imagine, Paimon, if all you needed was a single ticket to enjoy all the attractions and taste all the legendary food. Wouldn't you be tempted?
Then Paimon come every single day.
Do you do annual passes?
Now, here's the twist. To get the most out of this strategy, the menu can't be made public.
Uh-huh.
Based on research by a certain food branding consultant, many restaurants have started offering a special chef surprise dish.
Food branding consultants.
So give me some inspiration every few business cycles.
feel like I should know
and
who
I'll
that
decide
is.
on our next theme dish. Now then, give me your hand.
Oh god. Is it about to be a recipe? An ingredient? My hand?
A warm and energetic feel.
Are you vibe checking
Your
me?
hands are calloused from wielding your sword, but still quite delicate. When you grasp its hilt, it's like you're holding the bow of a violin.
My hand's an instrument
Ashort,
now?
then. The theme this time shall be strength. All
She's
right,
very
let's find
aesthetically
out what
driven, I
strength
guess.
looks like in gastronomical form.
I jest, but it seems like, oh, that's so cute. She's very aesthetically driven. Ooh. Power-packed barbecue ribs.
I've refined the sauce for these barbecue ribs. It's a richer flavor than the classic version, but not at all greasy.
Nice, nice.
The mint extract in the seasoning leaves a refreshing aftertaste, perfect for indulging yourself after a fun-filled day. But if you ask me, I'd say the artisans need these more than the guests.
Replenish their energy and everything.
As I'm sure you've noticed, this park isn't quite finished. A serving of these barbecue ribs should help the artisans replenish their strength much more quickly. As their bosses, you have an obligation to provide meals for them. So why not invite them to dine here? Who knows? The morale boost might even improve their productivity.
Oh? If I recall correctly, you once served up some special fish and chips for the porters over at the Fleuve Sandra. For several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work in just 5. And then, because they clocked out early, they'd come back completely refreshed the next day.
So even in-universe, her
Then
food
there's
has
no
some
time
special
to lose.
abilities.
Go invite the artisans over while these ribs are still hot. I'll prepare some side dishes and desserts too.
Reminds me of her dishes that she can cook once per week.
You really live up to your reputation, Escoffier. Looks like these themed dishes are gonna make a huge difference after all. We'll have to make sure we check in with you regularly.
Kind of cool to see those reflected in the game,
The
or I suppose
artisans are
vice
pumped
versa.
and ready to roll thanks to that themed dish.
And perfect timing, too. Let's take this chance to take the facilities of our eclectic escapades to the next level.
Her in-game skills are translated into in-character
That unique
skills.
aroma. I wonder how you'll inspire my cooking this time.
What's it like working here?
I'd say it's quite similar to working at the tavern in the Fleuve Sandra. There's something special about seeing diners' faces light up when they taste your food. You don't get that working in the closed-off kitchen in a grand hotel. If something like this comes up again, just call me. Don't worry, we know each other. No commission fee needed. I won't take a single mora.
Wow, she's offering that very soon after we've met. But I suppose it's a business
Everything's going
strategy, to be fair.
smoothly. It's about time we upgraded our facilities.
We tend to get involved in very interesting things. So by working with us, she can get herself involved as well.
We should be able to attract more customers by upgrading the stall, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Based on my business experience with the Spina di Rosula, I've quantified the service value to help you intuitively understand how satisfied customers are with each stall.
Oh no, they hate it. I think it needs another
attraction will reach
employee.
its ideal revenue only when its service value meets customer expectations. As we improve and expand our facilities, expectations will also increase accordingly. When that happens, we can deploy more capable employees or invest funds in training to enhance our employees' skills.
Train the staff. Training success.
Whew, that should be everything. Looks like you've pretty much mastered how to run this park.
Huh? Have we really?
That seems a
Thinking
bit
about it, we have learned quite
fast.
a lot, haven't we?
Just goes to show how well Navia explained it all.
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't say I taught you much. Your intuition's been guiding the way mostly. I imagine long-term operations sounded like a scary prospect the first time I mentioned it, huh? But don't let that scare you. Just break things down into smaller steps and tackle them one at a time. Even if you're not a genius or naturally gifted, you'll get it done in the end.
Whoa, seeing your own progress has really got Paimon fired up! Actually, she's gonna jot your words of encouragement right down.
We can read this later
We'll be running the
when we can't beat a boss or something.
together. Let's make it a big success!
Hooray! Hi, Navia.
You've got this park off to a great start, partner. The ball's really starting to roll, huh? I can't wait to see how it'll all turn out. How exciting!
Oh!
Whoa, is that our hero, the Traveler? And Paimon, too!
Hi!
Oh, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Mrs. Coiffier already told me you were the big boss here.
What are you doing here?
But when I saw you
On
just
vacation,
now,
I guess?
I forgot myself for a moment.
Me, the big boss? For real now? I'm just an operations staff member.
Technically speaking, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland doesn't even have a boss, does it?
Yeah, it's kind of a group project, it feels like.
Isn't it the idea that everyone works together to make it as successful as possible, and then we all share the profits?
Ideally.
But, wait a sec. Why are you here, Veressa?
Yes, exactly my question.
Well, officially, I'm here to promote my brand.
Your food? Vegetables?
Not long ago, Mrs. Coiffier placed an order with me for her restaurant, as she often does.
I thought they came from Aurora and they came
In
from
her
Veressa's
letter,
family.
she mentioned that showcasing my orchard's products at the festival would boost sales and help build my brand recognition. After
Fair.
talking it through with my parents, I decided to give it a shot. Now that I'm done with the restaurant's ingredient order, I plan to sell the rest of my fruit directly to guests to help quench their thirst, of course.
The thought of enjoying fresh fruit from Natlan here in Fontaine does sound pretty appealing. But with this many customers, wouldn't it be exhausting to watch the stall all day?
Huh? Am I supposed to be watching the stall the
right.
whole time?
They don't have
There's an
to back
attraction over
home.
there called Movie Masterpieces, right?
Oh dear.
I heard some of the challenges are based on famous films.
And again, if she's really
Some of
here
those
to
films
gain
have even been
recognition,
adapted into great comics. I'd love to go give it a try.
So
somebody
you're
taking
not
food
doing
probably
any
won't be too much of an
business
issue.
Back in the Collective of Plenty, I'd just set up a sign with the fruit prices.
Exactly.
Place a weighing scale and a coin jar to one side, then let people pay on their own. When closing time came around, I'd wake up and check the accounts. Not a single Mora's ever gone missing.
You've got a lot of trust in people.
To be fair, that does sound nice. People in the Collective of Plenty are a law-abiding bunch. No one would even think about taking something without paying. Makes sense that tending your stall wouldn't take too much effort. Fontainian customers are no doubt trustworthy too, but let's just say they're not used to self-service shopping.
Yeah, they might just
Plus,
assume
if
that
you
it's
just
free
leave the stall
because there's no one
unattended
there.
as a Natlanese merchant, people here might think you're gone for good.
In that case, I'd better start acting the part.
but I'll need to buy some things in the city before I officially open for business. I promised to bring back some Fontanian clockwork mecha for Kochi-san.
Oh, cool.
Oh, and I also wanted to try a few rounds of movie masterpieces. After that, I should be able to focus on my business without getting distracted.
We'll go with you. We're a talented pair of shoppers.
We might not be locals, but we've explored Fontaine quite a bit. We know our way around pretty well.
In that case, give me a moment to get some extra fruit, a price list, and my coin jar set up.
Look at that fungus.
I get to go shopping with the Traveler! Nice.
She's so excited. If anything, we should stay and watch the stall while she does her shopping.
I'm from the Collective of Plenty. You might recall receiving a letter from us requesting you to design some components.
Wait a sec. Why does Ian-san need clockwork mecha?
Is she planning to build some kind of robotic personal trainer?
Nothing like that. Our coach just wants to fine-tune her gym equipment so people can target different muscle groups more easily.
Wow.
She mentioned something about a rowing machine to focus on back muscles, as well as a pec deck and a leg press machine.
He's innovating left and
The
right.
ropes and weight plates wear out easily, but they need to be strong. So Coach Ian-san thought she'd give Fontanian Clockwork Mecha a try.
It all sounds so technical. When did fitness turn into some kind of complex engineering problem?
It's exercise for the brain, Paimon.
To be honest, I don't really get all the details either. But if it works out, I'll be sure to train according to her revised method. And if it doesn't, we can always stick to the good old methods.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to give it a try,
If you're
right?
interested, I can show you a few beginner exercises the next time you drop by our tribe. You'll be able to smash the records without even breaking a sweat. I know it.
Sure thing. Time to flex those guns.
Paimon will pass on that one. She'll be rooting for you from the sidelines, though.
I so badly want to
always try
test
the
how much
equipment we
weight
keep for little
Paimon can
Saurians,
carry.
Paimon. As long as you start out with the super lightweights, you'll be
Give her
fine.
more and more weight and see when
Weight
she
training's
starts
for everyone, you know.
floating
As
down
long as
towards
you
the
put in
ground.
effort and keep it, anyone can develop rock-solid muscles.
I wonder if we could train her flying skill.
No.
Could she strengthen it if she exercised it like a muscle? Kind of doubt it. You spend some time chatting about fitness with Veressa. And then you go back, I guess.
Alright,
Oh, hi!
Time to show off how fast I can run. I'm gonna go have a blast, then come back, calm down, and focus on running my fruit stall.
Don't forget to grab some water and some snacks.
Last thing you'd want is to get too absorbed in having fun, then suddenly realize you're starving because you haven't eaten anything for hours. Funnily enough,
Oh, yeah.
can think of someone else with a bad habit of getting so into things that they forget to eat. No matter how busy you are, nothing's more important than staying well-fed, hydrated, and healthy.
Wow, so you know someone like that too, huh?
No need to worry about me, guys. I do a lot of long-distance running, so I always make sure to bring some food and water with me. This time is no exception.
Veressa steps into the movie masterpieces play zone and dives right in. She's speedrunning it.
Woohoo! That was incredible!
That's a new animation! Bubbles! Cool.
It was amazing! Not only did I get a super high score, but I also checked up on every homage to the original films, and even recreated several iconic scenes starring comic book superheroes.
Oh, cool. She's a comic book
I'll
fan.
focus on doing business this time round, but if there's ever another event like this, please let me know as early as possible. I want in!
It's a deal, superhero
You know
specialissimo.
what? We should let you design the levels. I'm sure all the fans will be thrilled.
That would be great.
Is this
Anyway,
foreshadowing to
back
that one
business.
Dragonspine event?
Time to focus on my fruit stall. I'm gonna make a name for my orchard in Fontaine.
I believe in you, Veressa. Because I know she was in that one Dragonspine event. And it had something to do with, like, a book from Inazuma? Maybe? Anyway, there's her beautiful fruit stall. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Seeing how happy everyone is here, I can't help smiling myself. Would you like some
Aw,
fruit?
it's just like at home.
Feel free to take some.
With her smiles attracting all the customers. Adorable. Dia! Oh, I knew I saw some Sumeru-inspired stuff. Hey, Traveler, Paimon! What a coincidence, running into you two guys here.
Dia? Paimon didn't expect to see you here either!
Here to see the sights, or are you on a job? As it turns out, both. Both. Both is good. A while back, myself and some other members of the Blazing Beasts were invited over to star in an adventure film here in Fontaine. The film was pretty well received, so as soon as the director heard about this event, we were invited here as guests. Wait, that's super cool. To satisfy the audience, the director took pains to recreate sets from the film.
Guess that's not scenery most Fontainians see every day, huh?
Did you appear in the film, Dia? I'd love to see the scenes you starred in. Me? Unfortunately, I got a little too into one of the action scenes, accidentally wrecked half the set, and got the boot. I ended up just doing odd jobs instead.
Wait, aren't fight scenes supposed to be as realistic as possible? Surely the more punches that land, the better.
But she destroyed the set in the process. Well, the production team didn't have much of a budget, so if they'd shot a few more takes and the set collapsed again, they would have gone bust. Plus, even the toughest fighter we had in the crew, Uncle Scimitar, couldn't last more than a few moves against me. And what was his role in the film? Hopefully not just to get pummeled into submission by you. Actually, no. He was playing one of the key villains, and was supposed to perform a grand sword dance in front of the protagonist. If things had gone how they were meant to, it would have been an amazing fight scene. But the lead actor, exhausted from working all day, was so hungry and in a rush to wrap the scene that he improvised and pretended to shoot him with a gun instead. After thinking it over, the director decided to keep the scene, and to our surprise, the audience loved it. It even turned Uncle Scimitar into a bit of a star. Thought I'd seen that guy somewhere before. Pretty sure I've done something similar before myself. Traveler. Traveler, what does that mean? You shot somebody? Or are we talking about that one event with shovers? In a little while, he's going to be very busy signing autographs for fans. Something I should really be helping out with, actually. But now that I've run into you guys, how about this? I go give them a heads up, get them to cover for me, and then we go out for a drink or two.
You sure that's okay?
Hey, we're old friends, so why not? Running into you and Paimon here in a foreign land is the best surprise I've had today. I heard about a bar called the Rusty Rudder along the coast to the southeast. I'll see you there. Also, I saw Farina in the background. Wow, she's really there. That's pretty cool. There's a whole quest in this area I still haven't even started. I need to get back here. Here you are. Idea. I took the liberty of ordering you a Misty Sunrise. It's basically Buell fruit juice, but flavored with Romaritime flower and Nilopala lotus extracts. For Paimon, I picked Cloudtop Slumber, a special blend of milk and single-origin Yawan tea topped with whipped cream and sugar. Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
They both sound delicious.
That sounds amazing.
But how come you seem so familiar with this bar when it's your first time here? Paimon's never even heard of the drinks you ordered us.
You wouldn't even know where to start. Ha, all part of the job. Being a merc means adapting to new environments. Taverns in different parts of Tevat all have unique customs, sure, but you pick up some tricks when it comes to chatting at bartenders. Honestly, having a stable job might bring you a sense of structure and security, but it sure gets boring over time. Never a dull moment when I'm with you guys, though. There's always something unexpected to keep me on my toes. I like to think we're pretty down to earth. Anything exciting lately? I'm all ears.
Begin. Literally everything that's happened has been pretty incredible, if you think about it.
You tell Dia about your recent experiences. Whew, the jobs you've taken on are no joke. If a merc was to price them, any one would be worth what some merchants make in 6 months. Which reminds me, have you ever thought about part-timing as a hired sword? Every now and then, the Blazing Beasts receive commissions from some really far-flung places. If you guys were on board, we wouldn't need to cut deals with outsiders.
Huh? So we could become mercs too?
It sure sounds like a pretty cool title, but I'm already an adventurer. Well, who says you can't be both? You're also an honorary Knight of Mondstadt, right? As far as I see it, every new title is a new opportunity. A foot in the door, wherever you go. Besides, with your skills, who dare to push tasks on you? If it suits you, take it. If not, just turn it down. You'd be the ones calling the shots.
That actually makes a lot of sense. When you think about it, it's not all that different from adventure commissions. Who knows? Maybe we'll find jobs where we can help a lot of people while also bringing in a nice chunk of Mora. Wouldn't hurt to build connections with Dia's Eremite friends either, would it?
Sure, we can try it out. Partners of the Blazing Beasts. I like the sound of it. Awesome. In that case, I'll have a word with my guys and gals when I get back. I'll try to get you first dibs on the best and most lucrative jobs. We'll need to figure out which areas we'll be assigning you commissions for, but I'll talk that over with the others. Oh my god. I'm so glad we watched this. I had a whole entire other job this whole time and I didn't even know it? Wow. Imagine if Dia got in contact with us and said, hey, I had a job for you, and I was like, what are you talking about? That would be very poor business partner practices of me. But that's pretty cool. Wow, we really just became a mercenary. I mean, it makes sense. We basically are one already. But it's cool that we made it official. Partnered with some friends, you know. You have fun chatting with Dia while enjoying your drinks. Before parting ways, you agree to meet up again at the Chevalmarin Film Fantasyland sometime soon. Hi, Dia. Long time no see. Connorsard and Paimon, great news! I spoke to my crew. All Blazing Beasts are fully on board. All Blazing Beasts are fully all on board with the idea. Any commissions you receive for the region west of the Hypostyle Desert, north of the Desert of Hamadraveth, east of Ardravi Valley, and south of the Ashavan Realm are yours. I have spent an awful lot of time exploring the desert recently. Normally I'm bad with names, I'm bad with places, I'm bad with place names, but I know where all of those locations are right now. Wow. We haven't had many lately, but in the past, we've usually gotten a few good ones every year. The pay's insane, but so are the risks. The type of work that normally calls for a team of heavily armed mercs. But this should be just right for you. If it were any easier, you might not even break a sweat. Sounds perfect.
You're so quick, Dia! Everyone agreed just like that! Guess that means we're now official partners of the Blazing Beast! Hooah! Watch out, world! There's a couple of new mercs on the scene! Maybe Paimon should give herself a proper mercenary name.
Oh, absolutely. I want to hear this. And when you're working in other nations, don't forget to give the Blazing Beast a little plug now and then. We protect, you prosper. Anyway, I'll send a letter to the Adventurers Guild in various places when a job comes up. Make sure you check your mail. Oh god, I have so much mail right now. I bet I have a letter from Dia right now. I feel like everyone in the world just had a birthday. Hooray! But yeah, this really reminds me of the potions event, especially because Navia is sitting at that table over there. I get the feeling she's always there, like Lisa was at her table. And you can check in with her to do various things. You know what? I haven't felt this relaxed in a while. The humid air here is a nice change, and combined with the warm weather, I'm actually getting kind of sleepy. Teachween! Oh, hello there. Hey there, Connoissard, Paimon? I forget her voice.
Hey, Siegeween!
I completely forget it.
To Chevalmarin Film Fantasyland!
You sure have your finger on the pulse.
Actually, both. Navia told me about the plans at the Beauty Association's last meetup, so I've been looking forward to it since. But it's become so popular now that everyone's talking about it, even down in the Fortress of Maripede. Many of our staff members are actually hoping to take time off to visit.
Leaves Paimon feeling even more motivated than ever.
What kind of films are you into, Siegeween?
Oh, well, I guess I prefer animated films. You know, the lighthearted and fun type. For example, there's a group of creators who came up with these magical stories about cute little animals. I've watched every last one of their films. Funnily enough, it just so happens that according to our new regulations, well-behaved inmates are now allowed to spend their credit coupons on watching films up to 3 times a week. I run the projector in my free time, since we don't have a dedicated staff member yet. So I decided to show them films like My Neighbor Kokoro.
You know, I wonder if... Did the minigames in this game, in this event, did they have a lot of real-life movie references? That would be pretty cool.
I also started showing them a famous series called Dom and Jerry. It's super long, with hundreds of episodes, but it never gets old.
A bunch of hardened criminals watching films about cute little animals. I'm finding it quite hard to imagine. Tom and Jerry, eh?
But now they've got films to watch. Even the ones who used to cause trouble might settle down a bit, right? We have our very own animal-themed area, by the way. We call it Mellow Manor. Customers are calling it the most relaxing place in the park.
Oh, I've been there already. I wasn't expecting it to be so fun. There were all kinds of animals living together, ones I'd never even imagined. It almost felt like I'd stepped into the film Zoopolis.
Oh, you mean we could invite...
Zoopolis. If you've got the time, why don't you come back every day? Want to enjoy yourself there and earn some more on the side? Just directly trying to recruit her.
We could invite Sejuine to be a consultant at Mellow Manor?
Why not? She'd fit right in. Adorable.
Like a great idea.
The sheer
Sejuine's
adorableness.
great at caring for people, and she's so warm and gentle. Looking after animals should be a piece of cake.
A consultant?
Yeah, like someone who gives advice and tells the park staff how to do their jobs better. The workload won't be too heavy, but it's
She is a
important
perfect
work.
fit for it, isn't
Besides,
she?
you'll mostly be playing with the animals.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Sign me up. As it happens, things aren't that busy in the fortress right now. Had I known you were recruiting for this position earlier, I might have even applied myself. But before I start, I'll have to make arrangements for the medical team in my absence, borrow some related books from my doctor friends, and, last but not least, prepare gifts for the animals.
That's adorable.
If it's not too inconvenient for you, why don't we meet up again at Marcotte Station sometime soon?
It's settled then.
With Sejuine on board, Mellow Manor's gonna be even better than before.
Crabby.
Paimon has a feeling our revenue's gonna shoot through the roof.
That's an excellent crab right there. Truly excellent. I do think one of the top tier aspects of this event is that the stage was built on the beach, and so the crabs still think it is the beach, and so the crabs are there. Excellent. Superb. I need to figure out where this was so I can figure out where the crabs are, actually. If I remember correctly, it was like on the shore underneath, but like next to, not directly underneath, one of the aquabus lines. I'll have to go take a look at Fontaine.
You're here! I prepared 2 boxes of books about animals. We should be able to find the solution to any health issues they might have right away.
So well
Forget
prepared.
health issues. Paimon wouldn't be surprised if she could actually chat with the animals once she's done reading.
Oh, wait, head nurse, please don't go.
Burstina.
Phew, boy, am I glad I caught up with you.
She's a guard.
One of the inmates has become obsessed with those magical mouse munchies from the animated films you've been showing them, and tried making some himself with 3 days' worth of welfare meals.
Did he give himself food
He
poisoning?
ended up giving himself food poisoning.
He really gave himself food
we've never
poisoning.
even seen before. Please, we need your help.
Oh no, her dream job.
Huh? We warned them not to take those films too seriously. But if you've chased me all this way, things must be pretty serious. I'm really sorry. I'll have to ask you to help me take my luggage to the amusement park for now. Before you arrived, I was thinking through some emergencies that might occur with the animals. I've even started putting some suggestions together. You can give them to the staff at the Mellow Manor in advance. They should come in handy soon.
No rush, we'll be waiting for you. What do you mean by come in handy soon? What do you know that we don't? Why are the animals going to get sick?
Sejuine sure
What
has it
animal-related
tough.
emergencies will
Not
there
only does she
be?
have to worry about taking care of her patients, she also has to clean up after those troublemakers.
What does she know?
Why don't we prepare something tasty for her? It might help lift her spirits.
Oh, that's cute. Returning to the Cheval Marin Film Fantasy Land. Sejuine! She's already back, wow.
Phew, problem solved at last. Sorry about that, Conressard and Paimon. The patient's condition was a bit tricky, so it took a while to deal with.
You must be exhausted. Here, have a drink.
Too. Hope it gets your strength back up.
Oh, wow, thank you. Arena. To be honest, though, things like this don't really tire me out. It's more that I just can't wrap my head around it. At the start of every children's film, they clearly state, all events and products in this film are purely fictional. Please do not try to imitate them. And yet, fully grown adults end up doing just that.
Is it because they aren't paying any attention when they're watching? Or is it some rebellious mentality? Whatever you tell me not to do, I'll do it just to prove you wrong type of thing?
Not much we can do if they don't read any warnings at all, but deliberately ignoring them, that's another problem altogether.
Maybe this is starting to get a bit too deep. If I get a chance, I'll speak to His Grace and Monsieur Neuvillette to see if we can think of a way to prevent such issues. For now, let's focus on Mellow Manor instead. I might be late, but... I'm here now!
And she's excited to see the animals. Release the animals! Let them stampede! Or maybe not, that would actually end up injuring them.
Come on, little cuties, time for some yummy in those tummies! You're all such sweethearts, aren't you? Happy, healthy, and getting on like the best of friends.
You know, it is interesting. Oh, hi, Lynette. It is interesting that she's such a big fan of cute animals because she finds humans to be very cute in the way that we find Melusines to be very cute. But she's very into, shall we say, human psychology. And animal psychology is completely different. Do you suppose she's into animal psychology as well? Does she enjoy that it's different? Or does it not matter to her that it is different and she just enjoys them from being cute as well? I wonder.
Hi, Lynette.
Detecting the arrival of my two most esteemed friends. Activating chat mode. Hello, Connorsard and Paimon.
Hello, Lynette.
Were you invited as a special guest too?
Yes, a director we know invited us to come here and unwind. Just as well.
Us?
It's an opportunity to recharge. I was wondering, because there's posters for their magic show all over the place.
Paimon hasn't seen Lenny anywhere.
He's invisible.
Well, that's his own fault. We've been working with this director a lot lately, so my brother took it upon himself to familiarize himself with their style, and ended up watching all their films.
That's some serious dedication right there.
The issue is, this director is famous for psychological horror films. Lenny got so into the plot twist that he didn't sleep properly for 3 days straight, and ended up completely messing up his sleep cycle.
That's really funny.
He tends to get very absorbed in his magic shows, so he probably finds it easy to relate to the characters. The way the director uses psychological suggestion is quite similar to how we use it in our shows, after all. My brother's still over at the actor's residence. If I had to guess, he's either catching up on sleep or analyzing those films. So that's why I'm out here recharging by myself.
Well, that's a side of Lenny we've never seen before.
Yeah, really. Now I'm curious about these plot twists myself.
Don't even think about roping Paimon into this!
Oh, don't want to do a scary movie marathon?
Me neither. I don't like jump scares or stories that give you the chills afterward. Shouldn't films be relaxing? Something with beautiful visuals, or at least a simple plot that doesn't require too much thinking.
Sounds like eclectic escapades would be more to your liking then. Want to give it a try?
Paimon, you're an excellent marketer.
Thank you. I've already done so already. I really liked it. But maybe watching others would be even more entertaining.
I get you.
Is that really that entertaining? Still, if you're interested in the attraction, why not become a consultant? That way you'd get to see more of the visitors' reactions too!
That doesn't sound like a bad idea. And as it happens, I do have a few days off before filming starts. But first, I need to help Lenny pull himself together. I noticed an attraction nearby called Mellow Manor that looks really relaxing. Sounds just like what my brother needs to take his mind off those horror films. Plus, some magic tricks require animal assistance, so it'll be a chance for me to learn more about their habits.
Seeing as we're the hosts, why don't we go invite Lenny?
If we can get Lenny on board, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland will be even more popular than it already is!
Indeed. We're getting all of our celebrity guests. Hello? Lenny, I'm back. The Cheval Morin Film Fantasyland is so much fun, and there are loads of cute little animals. Come on, take a break from those horror films already. Is he asleep? He's probably completely asleep. There he is.
Delighted to hear that you've been enjoying yourself, but I need to concentrate on this film for now. Those animal assistants will have to wait.
Paimon, you give it a try.
I just need a little more sleep.
I feel like if he knows that there's other people out here besides just his sister, he'll wake up a bit.
Every time I close my eyes, I keep thinking of new tricks. So tired. Can't sleep, but can't get up either.
Then, why don't you come out and have a walk?
That's right, Lenny. A change of pace should stop your mind from wandering.
Wait, Traveler? Paimon? You two are here as well?
Yep. We've been here the whole time. They're the managers of the park, and I'm about to become a consultant for one of their attractions,
Not
too.
just for my own sake, of course, but to support my friends.
Hey!
Give me a moment to freshen up.
Here we go. If there's one person Lenny can't say no to, it's you, Traveler. You're in a league all of your own. Well, that goes without saying. That's my style. I'm not exactly sure how long my brother meant by a moment. So why don't we meet back up at the venue?
Lenny to cheer up and visit the amusement park's surely our greatest success yet!
Returning to the Cheval Morin Film Fantasyland! Just with a little bit more every time I say it, you know? Oh, hello! This reminds me of Simulanka. Not that I ever played Simulanka. But it does remind me of Simulanka.
I feel like a new man after visiting the park and seeing all those adorable animals.
Good morning, Lenny.
Seems like Lynette has her eye on some great potential animal assistants, too.
Cremone often works with blubber beasts anyway, so I think they'd make a great fit.
Do you think, like, are these animals adoptable, or is she just gonna steal one?
Father has spoken of how obedient and well-behaved squirrels are, so they're a great choice too.
Those weird mushrooms?
The fungi.
Can you home a few of those as well?
I wish we could.
That might not be possible. These fungi have been specially trained, you know? They're like the stunt actors of the elemental world.
If you're after soft and squishy, there are other options. Like a cat.
Okay then, I'll wait for you two to bring us something?
A little kitty.
Are you sure about that? Paimon's pretty sure we've never seen a cat anywhere near as big and as soft as a fungus.
Aren't we looking at one right now? He's got cat ears. And Lenny doesn't, and it makes no sense.
I feel so much better after seeing those animals. They're also carefree. The other two attractions were great too. In fact, they've given me a new idea. An interactive magic show with a moving stage. We'll start working on it as soon as we've finished filming.
Nice. Sounds technically challenging. Just sure to be entertaining.
The expressions on the guests' faces as they zoomed around were priceless. I hope we can inspire similar reactions in our future audiences too.
Our most recent financial report is looking great. Maybe you could be our spokesperson next time we hold a similar event?
You skipped a line. I'd be happy to if they run another event like this in the future.
Verena!
I'm guessing she's part of the... Hi, Verena.
Why, hello there, Traveler. Paimon. I sensed your enthusiasm from a mile off. You were so bright. I could have taken you for an opera singer in full falsetto.
You flatter us.
Verena, you're finally here!
Ah, our star has arrived. The moment we've all been waiting for.
Thank you, thank you. I am just as thrilled to be here as you are to have me.
More seriously, I'm not the star this time. That's you two, alongside all the creators sharing their passion for film with the world. Honestly, when I was first asked to approve the plans, I thought this would just be a small event. I
It seems
never
to have
imagined
grown.
that the Cheval Moran Film
Yes.
Fantasyland would expand to this scale so quickly.
Yeah, thinking back to when we first arrived, it really has all come together in no time.
At this rate, who knows? Someday it could become as iconic as the Fontanalia Film Festival itself.
It would be cool if they reran
And
this
we have the
one.
two of you to credit for much of that.
Please.
I've suggested to several renowned directors that we award you the title Pioneers of the Film Industry.
We literally were just here.
In
We're just helping
contrast
out.
to the Farina Award, which is more of a public honor, this title is a mark of true recognition from within the industry itself. A reflection of both outstanding achievement and hard work.
Thanks, but there's still room for improvement.
Wow, even you're getting serious now.
Keep your eye on the prize, Paimon.
Come now,
What the prize
no
is, I
need for
don't
any of
know.
that. Just relax
But
and
just
enjoy
keep your
the
eye on
moment.
it.
Speaking of which, I've actually been preparing a little survey. How
I love
about we
surveys.
randomly select some visitors to give us feedback about the park?
Visitors.
Did
Tell us your
Brenna
thoughts.
hear that right? Farina carrying out a customer satisfaction survey?
Well, given that it bears the name of my dear friend Surintendant Cheval Moran, isn't it only natural that
Aw.
I conduct a bit of research on her behalf?
Farina's really having fun. I'm so happy for her.
Besides, the more famous a star becomes, the more important it is to stay in touch with reality, no?
Oh, I adore you,
Plus,
Farina.
it's amazing how much you learn just by listening to other people's take on films.
Paimon always assumed celebrities just get their assistants to handle everything for them. But it sounds like it's actually pretty hard work.
Well, we're the assistants in this
Then
case.
again, maybe Farina's just an outlier.
Farina is quite special, yes. I'll agree with you there. We gotta survey
Here
people.
we are, all set to go.
We surveyed people.
Let's take a stroll nearby.
No, we're about to
and
survey
randomly
people.
Pick out some visitors to ask a few key questions.
I can see the NPCs that just spawned in. Pretty funny. Oh! Ah! Everybody loves the survey
Suggestions are
montage.
surprisingly detailed. Choosing film prototypes, recreating the scene cutting process, budget management for costumes, makeup, and set design.
Nice. Good range there.
Oh, Paimon's head is spinning. Why is everyone so professional? Also, nearly
I feel like we are in
person
the
we
film
spoke to
capital of
said they wanted
Tevat.
to see Lady Farina perform. Your popularity is off the charts.
No surprises there. I'd have said the exact same thing.
To tell you the truth, I've no plans to perform this time around.
That's okay.
Any star
Next time.
worth their salt knows their role. When I take center stage, all the spotlights are on me, and rightly so.
Oh, those are
But
spotlights.
as a guest,
That makes a
I
lot
should
of
step
sense.
back and let others shine.
Aww.
So instead of performing myself, I'd prefer to support you from behind the scenes. Perhaps as a consultant for one of your attractions, for instance?
Now that you mention it, we've got the perfect role lined up.
That's right! Movie Masterpieces is all about film expertise. There really would be no better candidate than you.
Oh, wonderful! Then I shall give this role my very heart and soul. Once I've had a moment to prepare, we can meet up for a slice of gâteau from my pâtissière suprême before we get started.
That sounds lovely. There she is. Cheval Moran herself.
Simply exquisite. As amazing as ever. Escoffier, have you ever considered starring in your own film? I can see it now. Val's en cuisine. A riveting tale about the art of extreme cooking. I'm sure it would be a hit.
As it happens, I'm already doing something similar. A brand consultant has been filming my training sessions with students and incorporating them into films about Fontainian cuisine.
Oh, no. No. A documentary won't do. I'm talking about something with a bit more drama. Your experiences as a chef could be turned into a scintillating story. In fact, I'll even write it myself.
Before you finalize it, please let me review the culinary terms, especially when it comes to how ingredients are handled, the timings and the quantities.
Great! It's settled then.
She wants it to be accurate.
And actually, I think I'd like to bring in the Traveler and Paimon as directors. Something tells me that the three of you working together would really get the creative sparks flying.
We're directors this time.
Create something truly magical here.
No problem. That said, now that we've
Extremely
been
close.
granted
Oh.
Director Farina's approval, we'll really have to step up our game.
Director Farina, show us the way. We may be rookies, but we'll give it our all. Look at Paimon's face. Thank you. That's a fantastic shot.
I believe in you both.
I love it. That's really cute.
The gâteau was
I love it when the characters do stuff like that because it really feels like friends hanging out, you know? Just doing silly things.
Oliver, Escoffier. Now, about time we got to work. I'll start drafting the script on the side while serving as the consultant for movie masterpieces. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Yay. Oh, 20 million more.
A truly
I would love
great
20 million more.
adaptation must capture a film's core themes and seek to convey the inspiration that lies behind them.
I'm assuming you don't
The
get to
three
keep the Mora, but
attractions
still.
are certainly
The
all
idea's
up to
nice.
par, and I trust that you'll be able to make them better still. To enhance our film's aesthetic, I'd recommend a few classics for you to familiarize yourself with. Or, if you have the time, maybe we could watch them together?
Aw, I would be honored.
Now that things have reached this point, we should add
A pinch of salt?
a dash of pepper, actually.
Oh no, culinary disagreement.
Brilliant.
Never mind, she liked it.
You two aren't talking about a new dessert menu by any chance, are you?
Pepper sounds a bit
What
out of place in a dessert.
We're talking about the script.
Eh?
My dear partner, photographer, rookie director, our creativity must keep up with the overflowing enthusiasm of our fans. There's no room for dull scripts on my stage. Plot twists should strike the audience like a cloud of pepper, leaving them sneezing in surprise. Achoo!
The
Adorable.
same logic applies in catering.
Basically, pepper's code
I
for something
once heard Miss
surprising.
Emily mentioned that pepper could
Hey.
be used in perfumes. Perhaps I could find a way to make it work in desserts too.
I've had a dessert with pepper in it. It was a cookie.
A peppery kick to
Like a
complement the
ginger
delicate
cookie.
sweetness of cream,
It
perhaps.
was very good.
Wow, the two of them seem to be working together so well. I'm struggling to imagine what a pepper cake would taste like, though.
It's good. Just pair it with something
Well, what
spicy.
do we have here? Escoffier's making a new cake?
Yes, and she's peppering in some new ideas.
When it's ready, do let me know. I love to try it.
You've got your taste testers.
Or does it seem like everyone's even more enthusiastic now that they've finished their work?
They
Why
need to
shouldn't
replenish
they
their
be?
energy.
When your hard work pays off, that's when you should celebrate. It's like a batch of fresh macarons. You should never let fear of sweetness stop you from adding all the filling you please.
I like your
After all,
philosophy,
If
Navia.
there's ever a time to pile on the sugar, it's when you're making macarons.
Pile on the sugar! Pile on the sugar!
Where did you come from? But also, yes.
And why are we piling on the sugar?
Because it's tasty.
Lepine Pauline, you're here. Is it ready?
Of course! It all went according to plan.
What did you make?
Were you off on some kind of important task?
I was indeed. Please accept this.
What's this? Aw, it's a little map. Look at Navia. Look at C-Tweed.
Oh, wow! It's a panoramic view of the amusement park with everyone's illustrations on
I bet she drew it.
Since the film Fantasyland has been such a success, we decided to create a unique souvenir to remember it by. We built this park together brick by brick, so we decided we'd all contribute to drawing this map together too.
To be fair, it was mostly thanks to Miss Lapine
That's
Pauline.
so cute.
She's our expert when it comes to drawing after all.
Uh-huh.
But we all did our best to leave our own marks too.
That's right! And on top of that, Traveler, I'm offering you a most special privilege. You get to add a mustache to my portrait!
Oh my god, I'm honored. Awesome. Fancy a white one. Splendiferous. Fancy a red one.
Bolognese sauce flavor. Well, that sure counts as a surprise twist. You win this round.
Look at the little mustache. Look at the little mustache. Oh my god.
All right then. Now that you're the proud owner of this commemorative map, you can draw as many different flavored mustaches on it as you like.
Sounds
Wow.
like a pretty tasty map. We'll look after it well.
Great.
Oh, I bet you get to
satisfaction
keep
is
the
our
map if you
number
did this
one
event.
priority. Everything's all in order. Now it's time to relax. Forget about work and just enjoy the park.
Hooray! There it is. Commemorative map. Ooh, what's that thing that's right before the map with the circle on it? That's cool. I really love the Navia. Wow, Conrosard, you really covered everything. Open world, interactables, and dialogues. From the Peen Pauline, Conrosard, doesn't it feel like all your troubles just melt away when you're at Chevalmar in Film Fantasyland? I've got two— this is not her voice at all, it's just a fun voice. I've got two pieces of good news for you. Which one would you like to hear first? The most important one. I probably did not need to pause that. Alright, then I'll begin with the one that's most exciting for you. I'm giving you the prototype of that composite hunter's bow. Yeah, I remember seeing that on the event page. Many years ago, a weapon research team at the Fontaine Research Institute developed a prototype to push the limits of long-range bow performance. They hired my outsourcing team to design the sight for it. She's really connected to like every branch of Fontaine at this point. Good for you, Lapine Pauline. But then, both the Maison Gardiennage and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol adopted muskets as their standard issue, and stopped ordering bows in bulk since they require so much training to master. The research team and my outsourcing group were disbanded, and this prototype ended up in my hands. Until recently. A sci-fi film about mechanically enhanced warriors borrowed that bow as a prop. The invisible protagonist, the Prophet, used it to silently take down all sorts of enemies. Thanks to that, the bow gained quite a following among sci-fi film fans, so I brought it here to showcase. What an interesting backstory, but why give it to me? Because you're the heart and soul of Chevalmar in Film Fantasyland, the one who brings all these legendary characters together. After fans learned about the bow's original purpose, they all hoped it could find its way into the hands of a true master, someone who could unleash its full potential. That's ironic because the Traveler can't use a bow. As a renowned ace adventurer, even if you're not a bow expert yourself, I'm sure you'll find someone who can wield it with skill and bring out its true power. Hey, you anticipated my concerns. Once things settle down at the Chevalmar in Film Fantasyland and most fans have had a chance to see it, I'd like you to take it and carry on its legacy beyond the silver screen. Wow, I'm so flattered. No need for formalities between us. Just promise me you'll put it to good use. I hope you and your bow-wielding buddy have a blast with it. That's really sweet. Conversart, doesn't it feel like all your troubles just melt away? Hit me with the lighter one, please. Okay, so I finally escaped the wild ride of risky business ventures and landed some steady work. Thanks to some inspiration from you and Miss Charlotte, I tweaked the camera lens for image recognition sample collection and turned it into a high-precision zoom photography assistant. The new generation product hit the market right as camera lens was evolving, and now many directors and merchants have started working with me. Aw, that's wonderful. I suppose you could say I'm a rising supplier in the film industry now. People trust my devices. That's why I was chosen to help build Chevalmer Film Fantasyland. For a second I thought that this was that one song struggling to start, but no, this is new music, isn't it? I'm not familiar with this one. I thought it was like the main Fontaine song, but no, it's something different. Anyways, of course, my finances are still a bit unpredictable, but at least they're a lot more stable than before. Congratulations, Lippy and Pauline, that's wonderful. Same to you, same to you. I owe it all to you. One day, I'll treat you to a feast worth at least 280,000 more per meal? Wow. I'll keep the excitement on ice. That's cute. Uncle Scimitar, hey buddy. Oh cool, letting us read all of this if we want to. Well, if it isn't Dia's friend, so you're my boss this time? I'm looking forward to working with you. You took the words right out of my mouth. However, you should be aware that due to certain personal habits, I might make some small mistakes. Like when playing the villain, I might get a bit too into it and end up scaring the guests. I've been known to comfort children into tears. Interesting. Please forgive me if something like that ends up happening. Will do. I feel like we've met before. Really? Oh, yes. You're famous. And aside from that, you're often out and about. I've seen you quite a few times now, but you probably haven't noticed me before. There was this one time, before I knew you were Dia's friend, where we even went toe-to-toe. You gave me a solid beating, as I recall. Perhaps I managed to land a small scratch or two. Wow, really? We fought? If so, I must apologize. Anyway, it's all water under the bridge now. Jayla! No, Jala! Jala! Please, come join us. Help with the animals. Don't go running off now, little ones. If you're good, we can prepare some delicious food and hold a banquet for you all over at the manor. Running off? Oh, don't mind them. They're perfectly harmless. Just so long as they don't break anything. It's just a bit of mischief that can easily be trained out of them. But if they start running around and breaking things, or hurting the other animals, even upsetting the local ecosystem, well, that would make them an invasive species, in which case they would need to be dealt with mercilessly. You say mercilessly with a teasing tone, right? You're not going to go killing the animals. What's on the menu? Oh, thank God. I guess it would need to be vegetarian. Now an animal lover, actually, is her subtitle. I love it. If they need more protein, then we can add some legumes. Cooking isn't really my forte. My experience is more with looking after prey. Fascinating. We could try taking them back to their natural habitat. Oh, that reminds me. I should really do some research on how to properly feed the guests at the manor. So it turns out... That's right, they were the chefs. Turns out the chefs were not evil. That's good. Marine! Oh, that's so cute. Any Hoodle? Cute. I said an up-and-coming novelist. I love how they all have different voices in their resumes. Elegant, exquisite! I'm entirely enamored with these exhilarating improvisations. I didn't even see what it said. I do hope you're working hard. I unquestionably am. I had 2 double espressos before I started work. My motivation and energy levels are through the roof. It's just a shame we don't have enough staff to accompany the guests in their puzzle solving. All we can do is sit by and provide help where necessary. It could be so much more fun. I'm trying to speak fast because he's had 2 shots of espresso. I like his coat, though. Is he from... That's not Petrichor, is it? Man, apparently I need to go back to Petrichor. See what the NPCs look like. He had one other thing to say. Try not to get overly enamored. You need to maintain focus. And I surely will! This attraction may lack the urgency and pressure of battle, but these mechanical challenges are not to be taken lightly. Oh, I forgot to speak fast. Well, just imagine that 5 times faster. In the name of the Blade Dancer, I assure you, I will ensure that our guest will be entertained by an experience both exciting and safe. I've heard that some animals can ferment food in their stomachs to prepare it for eating. If I do the fermenting for them, then it should save them more effort. Genius idea, huh? You'd better have a proper theoretical basis for this. Of course I don't. But a chef's intuition can't possibly be wrong, not when it comes to preparing food. You're not from the Fortress of Merpeed, are you? You're not going to give everyone food poisoning, are you? And sure, I've been getting a lot of complaints because the flavor isn't quite right. But if you let fear of criticism stop you from trying new things, then you'll never make any progress. If I get it wrong this time, you can call me every name under the sun. I won't shy away from criticism. So long as you move in the direction of making something good someday, you don't want to move in the direction of making something worse and worse. Just try not to produce any hazardous chemicals. Of course! I conduct all my experiments in a sealed environment. If they let off any noxious gases, I'll be the first to feel the effects. Do you happen, maybe, you worked for... Oh, once I come to, I'll make sure to destroy the lot. That way, there'll be no risk of wider contamination. Did you possibly work for the Fontaine Research Institute before? Just maybe?
Hey there, boss. Look how hard I'm working. Could you see your way to upping my pay? That way, I can buy more gifts for Aval.
Ordinary citizen, I love it. For Aval?
Yeah, she's the guide.
Oh my gosh. That's so... I love it! To remind us who she is. Hi, Aval! She's the guide on the Clementine line. Aquabus.
We used to be colleagues. For some reason, they transferred her away.
Really? Wait, when? They transferred Aval away? Wait, did that happen? That actually sounds familiar. Did that happen during the Archon quest? Oh. Wait, Aval. I want to go see if I can find her. Ask her what happened.
Before she left, she would help me with all sorts of stuff. I've been looking for a way to thank her ever since.
Look at her little tail.
But there's me, working away, and I never seem to have the time. It's only recently that I've finally gotten the chance for some recreation. I originally asked Aval to come with me, but she turned me down. She said something about there's a big event going on, which means there'll be a lot of passengers to take care of. So I plan to get her some gifts instead.
That's so sweet. Well, tell Aval I said hi. Oh, why not Elfane? Yeah, why not Elfane if you were colleagues with Elfane too?
Elfane? So you're familiar with the Scarlet Spectre? To be completely honest, I've never been her biggest fan. She used to take all the most prestigious jobs for herself. It made me look like I wasn't pulling my weight.
Oh no.
Shooting, fighting... I mean, she's got almost perfect grades in all the main professional skills. A talent like that, every time a holiday rolls around, she's sure to receive a deluge of gifts. She certainly doesn't need any more from me.
Wow. In a way, oh, Petit Lumière. Oh, is that a reference to Beauty and the Beast, do you think? Maybe. But that's actually kind of neat. It's a little sad, because it's like, oh, I wish everyone would get along, of course. But it's kind of neat to see that, you know, not all the Melusines get along. It makes them feel more like real people. That they don't necessarily magically get along with everyone always. But actually, that reminds me of Mamere, because Mamere wasn't always understood by her sisters. But to be fair, I think they were trying. They just had some struggles. And now, hopefully, things are better. Consigliere's ex-left hand? Isn't that the turtle? Yeah, down in the, wherever that place is called. What's that place called? What is that place called? Oh, hey, someone from Natlan. Cool. We're going to hire a Gardamek? That's so... Wait, I want to read this one. I've been skimming them, but I want to read that one in full. You don't know who submitted this resume for her, but it looks like a summary of a technical performance manual? And it's a manual that emphasizes the special traits of this Gardamek. 1. Miss Gardametiquette's autonomous logic systems are flawless. Rest assured that there will be no strange malfunctions. 2, Miss Gardema Tiquette has exceptional language and image recognition capabilities and may fulfill duties effectively as a ticket vendor, guiding guests around the park and ensuring venue safety. 3. Miss Gardema Tiquette has a long-lasting battery life and may operate for several days consecutively after a single charge, which is suitable for supporting full-time work. 4. While Miss Gardema Tech is a mechanical construct, she should still be compensated with a fair salary, as this is a self-initiated mission, the component maintenance for which shall necessitate sufficient payment to Miss Gardema Techette's engineer. Wow! This is a self-initiated mission? That's so cool! Oh, cool! Someone from... Wait, Red. I want to say that's Spantamad. It is! Spantamad! It's Red, and is it the one with the Drioche scholars? It sure is. The Drioche scholars who travel as part of their studies. And she's here in Natlan. Perfect. It's all coming together. Iron Belly. An actor in a theater troupe. Isn't that a Gardamek uniform? Oh, like, wasn't... What is her name? 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 What is it? She's adorable and she's wonderful. Citween! Like Citween was saying, some of the others might try to apply as well, right? As the Demoiselle's partner and esteemed benefactor of the Spina di Verzula, you too are my superior. Please, what would you have me do? Just make sure you do a good job. That is a matter of course. I will treat every animal in this manner with the same care and attention as I did when serving Monsieur Consigliere. I merely thought that you might have some additional requirements. For example, that I assist our guests in conversing with the animals so that they may better understand their viewpoints. Though I may be busy, if you were to have such a requirement, I have brothers I can call. You wouldn't need to pay another more. What wonderful attire! Why, thank you for the compliment. You have a certain coldness to you. You stand tall and straight. Perhaps you, too, might suit the more solemn attire that we favor in the Spina di Verzula. I'll have to go talk to Chiori. Were you to dress in all black, with a pair of dark sunglasses, and conspicuously display your formidable approach throughout the land, I'm sure you could gather your own group of loyal disciples. Are you saying I could be a cult leader? If I put on a suit and some glasses, perhaps I would form my own cult. Hey there! Great hero and magnificent leader, I await your command. How may I be of service? And you are? I'm just a humble wrestler from the Collective of Plenty. I doubt you'd remember me, even if I introduced myself properly. Well, I would try to, at least. Which is why I've decided to style myself as utterly and indisputably vanquished foe of the mighty Varessa. At the very least, it should help me stand out from the crowd. That's hilarious. When Varessa was still only a few years old, she gave me an absolute pummeling. She picked me up one-handed and carried me out of the ring. How about that for a story, huh? Surely that's memorable enough. A few years old? How old were you at the time? Were you also a few years old? I command you to earn 10 million more. Wow, you must really believe in me. I'm not sure this whole park brings in that much money, let alone this one attraction. I've been helping Varessa make deliveries for a good few years now, and I've never seen a transaction even close to that big. As a boss, you must make a decent amount from dividends, right? How about you buy a 10-year membership at Coach Iansan's gym, then buy the full set of ultimate courses. Trust me, that's a guaranteed winner right there. And you're a good salesperson as well, aren't you? Hello, Iron Belly. I think I even recognize your name from the portress. Are you wearing a costume? I've been found out. Small wonder you're the boss. I've actually been an extra in quite a few films. One time, I was playing a Fortress of Meripede guard who took a well-placed knee from a protagonist. My friends and family all said it was my best work. A career highlight. My image has been inextricably tied to this guard costume ever since. I hope we get more reviews like yours. Just look at all the thrilling mechanisms in this attraction. If we could only add a spooky maze, it would be so much more immersive. But it's important to look out for children and those with heart conditions, so I understand why we can't. What if I were to open up a separate ghost house type attraction. Miss Gardaby Ticket! Hi! Hello? The uniquely named Gardamek appears to nod its head, signaling that everything is fine. You're not sure exactly why, but you're filled with a sense of relief. She's so reliable. It's always important to communicate well. The uniquely named Gardamek signals to you with a series of flashing components. You're unable to decipher its message. Oh no! Communications have failed. If you get the chance, you should ask the Maison Gardiennage to teach you how to communicate with the Gardameks. I would love that. Unironically, I would love that. I love this resume. My comprehensive competency score is 13.0. That means I could ace civilian jobs requiring just 3.0 in my sleep. King of grilled fish and mint sauce, it's a blubber feast! Oh my god! Well, naturally we're going to hire this one for the manor, no? Basiva the Fifth, author of a number of academic papers on animals. As you can see, I'm a big fan. I love how every sentence ends in an exclamation point. I think I even saw experience with fungi in there. Hired! I'm not saying everyone else isn't cute, but finches are definitely the cutest. Who's the second cutest? Oh, that's not something I've given much thought to. It's Paimon. Squirrels are fluffy, fungi are springy, and there's slimes that are all pudgy and soft and adorably slow. Not that I've stroked one. If I had to give my appraisal, I'd say... Oh, I really can't decide. The same goes for your mindset. Huh? Are you saying my mindset is cute? Thank you for the compliment. If you hadn't mentioned it, I wouldn't have thought there was anything special about my mindset. I'm used to it, after all. In that case, I'm going to work extra hard to try and spread my mindset to as many guests as I can. Then the whole world can be cute together. That is kind of a cute conclusion. Roxanne, the elite.
It's rare to get so much time to relax. Life without target practice is so quiet. It's part of my job, don't be nervous. Training for the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has recently become more intense. We now have to practice shooting 3 times a week. Each training session requires firing off 120 rounds, with the 10 worst performers having to run 10 laps around the training ground. A lot of people say it leaves a buzzing between their ears, but once you get used to it, I think it's exciting. It's like the metallic clang of a hammer shaping iron. There's something uniquely pleasing about it. Jarena gave me earplugs to wear, but I never use them. You should! You'll get hearing damage if you don't.
What, was your life not quiet before?
I'd say it was very fulfilling. I plan to become the next exceptional sharpshooter of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. If I hadn't taken a day off in 3 months, so Jarena put me on forced leave and sent me out here to relax. Otherwise, I would still be training right now.
Wow. He ha ha? Hoo he ha ha he? Cheer up, my little animals? Wait. Is she trying to communicate with them or is she just laughing? Wait, I missed it again. I've cooked you a delicious treat. Could you try something a little less creepy? Oh, I'm sorry. Looking after these animals is so therapeutic. It's put me in a wonderful mood. Maybe I just got a bit carried away with my laughter. That was her genuine laughter. I'm a good person, though. I signed a contract. I signed a contract and everything. There's no way I would hurt these little cuties. Not to mention, as a new researcher, even if I did flee Fontaine, there's no way I could run away from Spontamod. Please believe me. It's the stupid laugh of mine. If only I could change it. Sorry about that. I'm sure if I had heard your laugh, I would have thought it was a very charming one. Are you feeling cheerful yourself? Of course! It wasn't easy for me to become a researcher, so I decided to take a little holiday to celebrate. Then I ran into this celebration in Fontaine, and so here I am, having fun while making a little extra money on the side. I should say, the fact I was able to write a conclusive thesis and officially become a researcher was thanks to you. If you want, I can agree to only take half my salary as a way to show my gratitude. Well, absolutely not, but would you elaborate on that? Wonderful attractions and a wide variety of cinematic themes. It's just like an anthology film. Taking this temp job was absolutely worth it. You were only here on a temporary basis?
Indeed, as a film director, it's vital to find inspiration in life. Before this, I worked for a while in a shop, and even as a blacksmith. I may not be able to adjust to certain types of physical labor, but anything to do with the mind is very much in my wheelhouse. If you ever need someone to help you come up with ideas, I'm your man.
Have you found much inspiration here?
Indeed I have. Much to my surprise and delight, I've been inspired to try out some new shooting techniques. In my previous works, I've tended to employ restrained, static shots to drive the narrative. Doing so strikes a good balance between the atmosphere and the information conveyed. However, after observing these attractions and considering the broader flow of your guests' movements, I've come up with some new ideas on how to frame my shots. I'm going to try them out in my next film. I'm hoping they lead to some interesting new effects.
Oh my god, I love him! You start to question your reasons for employing a blubber beast. No! Best decision ever! Was it out of curiosity, or were you trying to show Navi as something different? Whatever the reason, you can't deny that the blubber beast is doing a good job. It's probably best to let it get on with work. Were it not for the blubber beast's consummate professionalism, it seems to you that many of the guests to the Mellow Manor might not have purchased tickets at all. In fact, based on this performance, you really should be considering giving the blubber beast a raise. I love him. Blub, 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 blub. You casually imitate the blubber beast's call, but the creature seems to misunderstand your intent. Believing you to be talking to it in its own language, a wave of excitement washes over the blubber beast. Despite its most enthusiastic salutations, you are unable to comprehend the meaning. You find yourself seriously considering hiring an animal whisperer to teach you its secrets, how to communicate with certain animals. Oh my god, give him a hug! He's so cute! He's so cute. Combat film, cool. Apparently we haven't heard of it and I feel kind of bad. If I can get the lighting effects just right on the key mechanisms, then we should be able to get the perfect shot. But we really need to splurge more on props in the future. Splitting your attention between work and inspiration? Aha! My apologies, force of habit. I believe everyone in my profession must suffer from the same affliction. See, I'm working for you on the side to earn money for shooting my next film. How about you give me a raise? When production's over, I'll give you top billing in, with special thanks to, section of the credits. In the section of the credits, of course. You sure your hard-earned more will be enough? I never have enough funds. Balancing the budget is part of a director's responsibilities. Considering the overall requirements of the upcoming picture, I'm inclined to reduce the outlay on so-called star actors and reallocate those funds to props, set design, and special effects. After all, there's more to a picture than staring at the actors' faces. Exquisite scenery and richly textured props are key elements, too. Oh my gosh, I thought that was Jaska for a split second. Well met, I've come a long way from the Flower Feather clan. You're good at breaking up fights, it seems. Cool. Another researcher, Huko Cannon. Oh, and she's the one who recommended to Helene that she should apply here. Wow. I can't help feeling like it's not fast enough. It would be great if we could modify things to speed up the experience for our guests. Maybe if we installed a void generator on the front and some sort of propulsion device on the back. She's going to invent the Albuquerque drive just for what? To fire our guests out like cannonballs? What exactly is the attraction here? Hello? Of course. This is supposed to be a thrilling attraction after all. The faster the ride, the more exciting the experience. That said, with this being an underwater attraction, you should really be comparing things to torpedoes rather than cannonballs. Obviously, this is an amusement park, so safety is paramount. That's why I want to provide reliable protection for every guest. Something along the lines of what the Clockwork Mecha our armored in should do. Not to mention a sufficiently thick and cushioned buffer layer to absorb unforeseen impacts. Something seems off about this. In order to meet my design criteria, These suits are going to have to be sturdy enough to knock out a hunter's ray. Have you considered the cost? Now that you mention it, the ticket price is quite cheap. If we want to rescale these suits for commercial use, the R&D budget alone... If we can boost the performance parameters for use in law enforcement, we could open the suits up for the Maison Gardiennage procurement and cover some of the cost that way. Buddy, on second thoughts, covering production costs by selling amusement park equipment to law enforcement agencies, it feels like we've got this all backwards somehow. Indeed, okay. Hilarious. I do think she's actually thinking a little bit bigger than we need her to be thinking for this production here. The name of the game kind of has been, let's just see what we can do if we put our power together. Friendship is my power. Huzzah. The amusement park be upon ye. But I think that might be where the line is. That just feels... On one hand, it would be hilarious. On the other hand, overkill. Great hero, it is an honor to be able to work for you. I feel like we've met before. That's right. I was fortunate enough to fight against the Abyss alongside you. When the dust settled, we even took a picture together in front of the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. I recognize your name! I never imagined I'd run into you here in Fontaine. If I'd had known, I wouldn't have tried all those drinks the first time over at the Rusty Rudder. Standing here in front of you tipsy like this, it's a little embarrassing. Ahem, but don't worry, it's mostly worn off already. I'm in complete control of the situation. How are you finding the work here? I love it! Working at a film-themed amusement park is the sort of unique life experience you don't often get the chance to enjoy. If I hadn't gone and made the stupid mistake of drinking and diving, and losing my wallet in the process, then I'm sure I'd be having even more fun. But even though every last more of my travel expenses was in that wallet, it's not the end of the world. You pay decent wages here, so if I work hard enough, I'm sure I'll be able to make it all back in just a few days. Hey! Ending screen! I love it. Oh... What are these guys? These guys here in the bottom corner. Is it birds? Are these people? It's just people over there. I'm curious. Wow. Okay. I wish I could like loop these last few seconds. This is really lovely. Yeah, that's quite nice. Wow. Okay. These little dialogues with all the NPCs. Some of them are just so funny. I love it. I think first of all, Nista. I do recognize her name actually. That's fantastic. I'm so pleased. I feel like I've encountered her in Nutland. She was probably my favorite. She's just hilarious. Kind of cool to see how events like this can just drive innovation like that. We've been seeing that with the lenses and with the cameras and of course with the filming techniques as well. But this is just, I think, the funniest one. Never mind, I changed it. I changed my whole mind. Oh my god, this one's my favorite. The Blubber Beast. Fantastic. Best employee ever. This is why you should make the Traveler the boss. Because we will hire a Blubber Beast, and it will be the best decision we've made all day. I love it. Alrighty, well, that's the end of that, I guess. What a thorough video. Thank you, Konosar. That was fantastic. This story was hilarious. I love how it was, like, pretty clear cut, but in a way that's, like, classic Fontaine. It's so satisfying to see all of the moving parts working together. You know, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, the Palais Mormonia, Ridesley was there. Like, just, everyone has their part to play. And they've all done this for so long, and they all get along so well that it's just, I don't know, it's just so satisfying to see people be good at their jobs, you know what I mean? And then, of course, to have our dear friends and grandson participate in this particular adventure was a treat. And I love how everyone was adopting the bro speak. It's so contagious. I love it. And then, this was fun. This is kind of nice because, you know, Navia's called his partner this whole time. But so it was nice to actually work alongside her in a professional capacity. That was pretty neat. Anyways, that was a delight. That was a fun time. That was hilarious. I think that's all my thoughts. Yeah, it was fun to see everyone. Such fun character combinations to see them interacting. I guess the only thing I wish I could have seen would be a Hal speaking with Nicolette. I feel like that would be so fascinating. But it was fun to see everyone, long story short. So that's the end of that, I believe. And I think that's, I'm getting pretty, if this isn't the last one, then I'm getting pretty close on my event reactions before Not Cry, so that's exciting for me, oh my gosh. But yes, for now, we are indeed done here. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. A big thank you to our Patreon supporters, Jay Blakewood, Konosard, again, the person who gave us this video as well, so double thanks for that. Power of Chaos, Mary, Edu, Gibrilia, the Loyal Servant of Her Majesty, Ditsaritsa, Ruru, Axel Iron, Jake Quellen, Lunar, Sonova, Mathsan, Marcin, Marcus, Sal, Don't Call It, Brian, Warp, and all of our anonymous patrons. And I will see you all in the next one.